Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's go. We're pumping off of the 15-minute 200 MA away from the 200. I'm going to take some profits here on this trade right now because I'm in the game. And I like to start my day in gains. Unless we can pump this thing back up to the upside. Let's take a look at my 5-minute. My 1-minute. Yeah, coming back to the 21, but looking pretty nice on this move. Look at this pump. And it started when we crossed the 15-minute 200. I use this strategy all the time for gains, baby. And I'm in gains right now, coming at you with the live. Let's get paid, baby. I just closed my long and took gains. Let's go. Gains, baby, gains. Drop it like it's hot, 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 hot. Bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's go. Shout out to everybody here. Let's go. We're hitting gains in the trading group. We just made gains. Shout out to everybody here. I just took profits on my long. We're going to show you how I took the long, what happened, and how I was able to take those gains. We're going to talk about it today. My trading group should be in gains, and we're going to break it down for you like we do every single day here on the channel. Shout out to every beautiful person here. May God bless you for jumping on in and supporting me. May God bless you anyway, no matter what you do. May you have a wonderful day. May you look forward to light, love, and happiness and push yourselves to the limit. We love you. We appreciate you. And we care about you. All right? And we want to make sure that you have the best experience in all of crypto YouTube here on the channel. Shout out to our channel sponsors, I Trust Capital, Houdini Swap, and Decrypted.tax. I'm telling you right now, the best. The absolute best. I love Houdini Swap, and I'll tell you why I like Houdini. All right. And remember, the last time we picked up, they had just crossed $600 million in trading swap volume. Let's take a look at what they've done since then and see how much more they've been pumping to the upside. Wow, they've gone up $43 million. And what I like about it is no matter what, say you're doing your meme stuff and you got some money, say you made some good money on Blast, like you got into a Blast token, you made some money, it's been sitting there for a month. Next thing you know, you see something else you want to get into, you could move that money from Blast, right? You could type in Blast and move that money from Blast right in, you know, to Solana or wherever you want. Shout out to Houdini Swap, the channel sponsor. All right, let's get back to brass tacks here with Bitcoin breaking to the upside. We had this flag that broke up. We had this flag that broke out. You could have just traded the flags. I traded the 200 MA on the 15-minute. The second we crossed and this candle started to edge above it, I opened up along with the stop loss below, and it continued to pump to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. Even this flag here, if you just traded this flag, you do what you want. I have 100 different ways to skin the cat, and I also looked at this as a diamond. This looks like a diamond coming into the bottom, coming out the top. We discussed this last night in the trading group. It looked like the diamond could reverse price action back to the upside. So far, that is exactly what has happened. We're going to break down and see if there's more gains to be had here. If anything, we're going to wait and see for the 21 to be touching on the 7, and there could be a continuation. We're going to figure all that out for you and break it down. Something going on with the indicators here today. I can't turn them on and off like normal. I don't know what's happening. Let me refresh this, but you know, something's happening with TradingView. You see here, I can't hit the on and off switch on my moving averages. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's happening. See the indicators, I can't hit the, they're doing some maintenance or something on TradingView. Anyone else having an issue on TradingView? Watch the dump from around 61K. My man, my Mr. Money Printer Price, sending out the gains every single day. Who here made gains in the trading group from the morning update? Let me know. Put a 338. Tell the people, because I could say it all I want, but of course they're gonna like, he's gonna sell his own stuff. But if you guys tell the people it's not just me, it's them, then you guys will really create a frenzy here, and people will be able to learn at a mass scale. You know, we want people to go after things that help them and educate them, not just to go after things that make them excited. Like you say free soda, you know how many people will come and grab it? Crazy, right? But if you say free education, way more people will go and grab free soda than free education. Why is that? That's what we have to discuss. That is the problem with society today. All right. Shout out to everybody here. Let's take a sip of the beautiful honey. Keep your body and system regulated. I love that honey, baby. Bee poop, man. I don't know if it's poop, but bee collections. Amazing that the bees make that. Like they go through, you know how many bees have to make that thing of honey? Unbelievable. It's a miracle. All of the life's lessons are a miracle. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm having trouble with TradingView. Indicators are drawing are all kinds of screwy. Yeah, exactly. I'm having I can't turn off my moving averages for some reason. You know, usually I like to see it nice and clean and start fresh, but we'll do that for you anyway. Right now, I think we can sit tight. I just took profits. Looks like we're going to go sideways. Perfect time to take some profits before a continuation pump. Bit of a parabola here for Bitcoin, and it is really coming out this strange diamond here that I had formed on the levels. Let's take a look. We're going to delete all my older work. No! You know, when I used to delete my work, it used to freak me out because it used to take me so long to create it. Now I can recreate weeks and weeks and days of work in 2 seconds, and my mind has it all mapped out. I can see what's happening in the mind. Last night, we gave you the symmetrical triangle. We knew which way price action would go. We knew it was in a 50-50 shot. and I gave you this 50-50 shot. I said it could go either way. I took the short. I didn't nail it. I would love to say I did, but the second you cross the 200 MA, you got to get out of that short. You know what I mean? You got to know you're going to get a pump, and we got a pump on the 7 minute. That was really the initial entry of this long when the 7 minute crossed the 200 MA. You can learn this from me, or you can fight me and say, oh, this guy's some YouTuber talking blah, blah, blah. Forget anything you know about me, think about me, want to think about me. Just toss it in the garbage, because what's going to help you is the education. So forget about me, man. My voice, I might be doing things that piss you off. Why does he talk like that? Why does he have to dress like that? I get it. I get it. Not everybody loves me, but you don't have to love me to learn from me. All right. And that's why this stream does so well, because people, you don't have to like me, everybody. You just got to learn from me. I don't want you, I don't need you to like me. I'd love it if you did, and I'd love it if you loved me. But my goal is to help you no matter what. Even if you don't love me and don't want to help me, it's not about that. It's about helping you. I'm going to make sure you see the markets differently when the time I'm done with you. Okay? And I have universal love for all humans. So you don't have to love me for me to love you. I found my way. I found my universal love. I live in love and for high frequency, so it can't be taken away. If you don't give me love, see, I used to be the guy that if you didn't give me love, I got pissed. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, why doesn't this person love me? And I would get all annoyed. Oh, look at that. I'd never seen that before. Did you see that? That was a little dice. I've never seen dice fall into the jar like that. It's only been balls. Dude, I don't know how you did that, but you just dropped some dice on me, man. Blessings on blessings. Let's take a look at the weekly. Let's take a look at what's happening here for BTC. Most of you love me. I know that. Come on. You guys pick me up from the airport when I come into your hometowns. Literally, lifers are like, when you coming? I'm going to be there. 2 lifers have picked me up from the airport already in my life. Rodney Robinson and my man, Brandon. Mr. Peters. Mr. Peters. I respect you. Patrick Power, I love you, man. Keep moving your YouTube channel. 1 video a day, Patrick. Don't play games. All right? Push yourself to the limit, man. You can do this. I see that you're starting it. Make it happen, brother. I want to see you become a huge YouTuber in 2 years from now, and I want you to fly me out on your plane and say, I remember when I was watching your stream, lifer, and now I'm bigger than you. And I'll be like, you know what? That was my dream, baby. So let's take a look at what's happening here for Bitcoin. You know, I keep talking about this beautiful pennant getting tighter and tighter in the zone. So far, it has been doing so. It's looking absolutely beautiful. My granny used to say, I don't like you, but I love you. All right, top down price action. Let's go. So I like what we're seeing here on the weekly. Everything's still intact for a move here, right? The weekly closes above this. All we want is the weekly closes, right? So 61,005 and then 58,000, right? $58,000, right? Makes perfect sense. And then we have this level here at about 55,756, right? Top down PA, man. Yeah. Fighting the 2-hour 200 MA. Yeah. I got hammered on the shore from last night. Got discounted for the trading up this morning. I missed the game, but I learned from my mistake and got stronger. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm very sorry to hear that. I like what you said, though. You didn't use it. You're not complaining. And then Jamie wants to make sure you're back in. My team is all over it. Apologize, my man. Apologize. So, you know, this is still intact for a move all the way up to possibly $100,000 by December 23rd. I mean, that could happen. It could get extended. It definitely wouldn't go straight. That's unlikely. And it definitely wouldn't be this long. It'll be somewhere here between, I'd say, between the 23rd and the 10th of January. We could hit $100,000 BTC. It could definitely happen. Remember, 100 grand BTC, that will change the game. Best $99 a month you could spend if you're willing to grind. It'll change your life. It's up to you. Much love, Lipers and Wifer doing damage in the background. God bless to Sean Z, man. Sean, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here and telling people, spending his hard-earned $10 to tell you how good the 99 is. I don't see that a lot, man. Bang, bang, bang. So had you sold like me, you wouldn't be worrying about this dump to the downside here. You'd be in the gain already, moving on for your next trade. And that's why selling and profiting and paying yourself is oh so important. All right. I'm definitely joining here soon. Jump on in. We make it very easy to jump on into the trading group. Go to cryptolifer.com, cryptolifer.com to find out more. You know, and there's my face right there. There I am. That's me. Pocket square and everything. All right, and you can jump on in. Join today. Read the testimonies. If you scroll up a little more, put your email address in so you consent and hit consent to our weekly newsletter. We'll send you awesome information every single week that'll blow your mind. All right, let's get back to brass tacks here when it comes to Bitcoin. We got so many windows open for you, so much information. So look, Let's slow it down and make it very clean and clear for you. Bring the music down a tad, get you less excited. Bitcoin must close a weekly candle above 61,500 to remain bullish. For us to break back above that would be beautiful. All right? Bitcoin can't close a candle below 58,000. Otherwise, it would likely test 55. The fact that we cannot get a weekly candle to close below this is a very strong, look, we have not been below 58,000 on a weekly close since July. The last time a candle closed below was the end of, July, basically was June, the month of June, right? Really the end of July, the first week of July, you know what I'm saying? We closed below, but we have not closed below 58,000 since about July 8th, right? So it's been an amazing run, and 58K has been holding very, very nicely. We lose 58K. I don't see how we don't come to 51,000 and then we could possibly be testing 43. So I'm not a perma bull. I'm open-minded, but I also know what we should pay attention to. And right now, we have definitely supported $58,000, right? Let's move on into the 3-day chart. In the 3-day, respecting this trend line, saying that it likes the bounce, thinking like, hey, again, this is a symmetrical triangle. It will have a break up or a break to the downside, right? This is a 50-50 shot of this moving. However, if the Stokes are low and curving, like kind of, now they're in the middle, indecisive, and they could be going down. So I see a 50-50 shot here on Bitcoin that it could go up or down on the 3-day chart. If it goes up, all-time high, $76,977, $77,000. It breaks down, we're headed to 45 into this low, the node in the value area lows there on the VRVP. Right here on my right side is the visible range volume profile. It's showing you how many people are buying and selling and where they're doing it. It's giving you the proper information that you need every single day. Shout out to the 1,346 people here on the live, 294 likes, $14 in chat revenue. We just got this party started. We're moving on into the daily chart now. The daily opening up very, very strong. A bullish engulfing candle compared to yesterday. We're eating that candle alive. The daily getting a beautiful bounce from 58,000 all the way to 60,800 on the top. I mean, we basically made almost a $2,000 move overnight for BTC. Unbelievable. And again, the way to the heart of that trade was above the 7-minute 200 MA. When the 7-minute broke the 200 MA this morning, that was your entry. I will teach you this all the time. You can call it whatever you want. Again, you could also put it was inside of a symmetrical triangle. It could go on either way. That was the measured move of the symmetrical triangle. We're going to break into that in a second. I fast forwarded a little bit there, but so far so good. The daily. I'll tell you another thing. The bigger channel that we're in here. This is a bigger channel for sure. This bigger channel is a bull flag as far as I'm concerned. Bull flag breaks to the upside as well, and this tells me we get to $103,000 somewhere by, even sooner, maybe by October. So, hey, we could see a huge move here for Bitcoin. Shout out to everybody here. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? 325 likes. It's just not going to cut it. We get 1,000 likes almost every single day here on the channel, and there's 1,400 people here. So that means there's 1,100 people that are so glued to the screen they just forgot. And you know what it is? I've been watching a stream one time, and I forgot to hit the like button. It happened to me. So that's probably just what happened to you. You're so in tune, you're so watching, you're so focused that you didn't even remember. So I'm just reminding you, hit that like button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's the nicest thing you could do. It's the best form of karma, and it's a good way to pump your backs. I go live every single day. Not many YouTubers go live as much as I do every single day without a day off. Pushing it, showing you how actions create success by the perpetual practice of the same behavior over time will create success. And I'm teaching you how to be successful every day, not by saying anything, strictly by doing. And you're watching me do it. Now, I still see this as kind of the daily, and that's barely retesting. I want to see this daily push back inside, all right? There's still kind of a hidden trend line right there, in my humble opinion. I'm open-minded. I'll use the 3-day connections, and so we want to see this get tight. And what it looks like to me is for the next, 3 to 4 days, you're going to get very tight, and we're going to be on a, Friday, Saturday. It looks like something I don't see. Today is Wednesday. Actually, today's Thursday already. The week is flying by. But honestly, maybe this weekend, I don't see how we last till Tuesday or Monday without a massive move up or down, So a big move is coming for Bitcoin, and we already got that move. You knew that was happening. I called this move. Why? Well, if you remember, there was kind of a head and shoulder up there. On top of it, I said that the 8-hour was too far away for the 21-day moving average when we got the pump. So we're likely going to come slowly back down to the bottom of the channel. I said if we lose the 8-hour 200 MA, I would short the market. And that's exactly what we did. That's what happened, right? As if we regain the 8-hour, we're good to go. And it looks like we are about to regain that. So I like what I'm seeing here. You know, Bitcoin showing signs of bullishness, like the 8-hour wants to continue to the upside, clear as day. And that's a low, that's a high, that's technically a higher low right there, or a double bottom in the set. And so, oh, another thing is that 3-day double bottom is still intact, is it not? The 3-day double bottom is still there. Look how many shapes we've already taught you. We've taught you like 10, 15 shapes already. I showed you the diamond at the bottom, right? We've gone over so many things already just by doing the TA and doing our due diligence. You know, and this kind of has a hidden bullish. That swings down to me on the 12-hour, but that kind of swings up. That tells me we're going to break this high before we break this low. I can long that wick right there. That is hidden bullish divergence on the 12-hour time frame. It's hard to see, but it really is hidden bullish divergence. You can even label it. Everybody get the labels in there. You go to text here, you go to the template, hidden bullish div, hit OK, and there it is labeled. If you label as many charts as you can, you're going to help beginners learn from every single chart that we put out. All right. So some hidden bullish, we'll be okay with this trend line. We break this trend line. We head right down to 55,008, and then we come down and test 51, and then we're back to 46,000. So those are your key levels to watch for Bitcoin. As long as we close a daily candle above $58,000, we're good to go. And we seem to be holding 58K very, very nicely. The 8-hour looks good to me with a cross ready to rock. The 4-hour has momentum, about to cross that 200 MA. We need to see price action break this 200 MA. Right now, we're having a bit of resistance as we head towards that 200 MA. You can see the 3-day broke above it. The 2-hour is just getting above it. That's a bullish sign. All right. And the 1-hour headed towards it. We can use the 2-hour. If this candle closes above it, I can get into another long, like I got it on the 15. Stop loss below here. Wait for that 21 to curve up and just ride this puppy back to the top of the range at about 64,420. Very likely that's going to be a move, but I need this candle to close or at least show a substantial move above the 200 MA before I can really get excited about that trade. Bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom here, kind of backwards, right? But a bit of an Adam and Eve there, right? As you can see, had Adam and Eve vibes to me. And I pointed it out last night too as well. I said the 7-minute looks kind of like it has some Adam and Eve, or maybe that was Adam and Eve right there, right? Yesterday I saw this perfect inverted head and shoulder on the 1-minute time frame. I was late on it though, I apologize, but I saw this shoulder, head, right shoulder. We did get a nice move to the upside. This kind of was a shoulder, head, and right shoulders too as well. Just want to point out some things there. So anyway, we're getting down to when we're about to make a trade, 60,500. All right. And now we take a look at the smaller time support and resistance. So this is what I call local support or resistance. So clear as day, we had resistance right here at 60,100. We had to break back above that. We did. And so now you would assume that we need to flag out in some way, shape, or form. Make some type of flag here for Bitcoin. And make a move all the way up here to about, I don't know, 62,800 for BTC. So this would be the next flag that I would begin to project before. See, all my trades, I see the trade before the trade happens. Doesn't mean it's going to do this. But if it does, I'll be ahead of the, right? If it does do this, which it may many times, I've been watching price action for many, many years, about 17 years, if you can believe it, 18, 19, really, I've been watching price action for a long time. I'm 41 years old, been trading. I traded the Toronto Stock Exchange. I traded the New York Stock Exchange. Way before crypto, I had 10 years of trading markets before I got into cryptocurrency. A lot of the YouTube streamers I watch here, and I know I even interviewed them, I asked, they said I got in 2017. I got in 2019. And I started my YouTube channel in 2019, but I'd been trading for a long, long time. I just joined a trading group to figure out what was happening in cryptocurrency, understand what the halving was, and break it down. So this is what I'm looking at here. Look, a bit of a parabola here for Bitcoin. I like what I'm seeing. I'm watching the 7-minute. I want to see the 7-minute flag out here, interact with the 21-day moving average. And if that happens, I'm in there like swimwear. Do we have liquidity for my dream to 60,800? Yes, that's the exact line of liquidity. We got big red in either places. We could go either way. They're kind of painting a picture that either thing could happen. A bit of bearish div. All right, I have to kind of, that swings down while that swings up. That is bearish divergence. It tells you to take profits on the trade. It's another reason why I decided to jump on out. Stochastics are high, but let's let the flag play out. If it starts to drop, what will happen is the 1 minute will lose the 200. And if the 1 minute decides to lose the 200 MA, then we might be able to take a scalp short right back down to the bottom of liquidity, or even all the way to 58,700. 50. Right now, it looks like we got to pump up, and it's getting backed by buy orders. This thing is looking hot on a Thursday. You know, lower volume, but I'm looking for sideways price action on the 7-minute time frame to create a bit of a flag here so I can make my trade. It is a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio with a stop below 60,079 and a take profit at 62,750. It is just not time to make the trade right now. I wish it was, but it's just not. I want to see at least 5 to 7 to maybe even 10 more 7-minute candles play out before I can hit this. What do I do if I'm a busy guy? What if you're a worker and you're like, say you're someone that does like painting, or you know what I mean? You look at your chart, you spend 10 minutes, go outside, see what it is. You set these alerts, you put your phone down, you start the painting, you start the tiling, you start the remodeling. Because there's a guy right now in my house remodeling. They got guys in there, and I was wondering, what if they were doing that, but they were still trying to trade? The alert hits, you know, make sure you're not like, you know, you don't drop exactly what you're doing, but the alert hits, you look around, you know, you go to your phone for a second, as long as your boss isn't the meanest guy in the world. And you're like, and if that, you set these two alerts, you right click on the bar and you hit add alert. You add alert. When price action crosses these blue lines, you're going to get an alert. If the price action crosses these blue lines and you're in a flag, I mean, by golly, GMA, you got a chance of making some gains here. So I set up the probability of the gain before the trade. I wait for price action to play into the trade. That's called projection theory. This is future projection theory, you know, and it's kind of like quantum theory because, you know, in quantum theory, when you looked at the double slit, it changed, right? And that meant when you decided to do something, reality was affected. When I make this flag, I've affected reality. I've affected my perception of reality, which has affected reality. You get it? So it's kind of quantum. I know it's weird, but it's quantum projection theory. As much as, and I termed it myself, and I believe that's what I'm doing. I'm using quantum projection theory here to figure out where price at. Now, could I be wrong? Could it continue to pump? It could. That's a bit of a shoulder, head, right shoulder. Things are looking interesting. Maybe the 1 minute just rips. And I've seen that happen, and I could be wrong. I am not 100% right about everything I say. I'm strictly a guy that plays probabilities on a daily basis. All right? Look, now we're pumping up to 60,800, which is going to be a psychological support or resistance level. All right? For us to continue to pump out of this, trying to see what it would be. I guess it would be like a rising wedge. And the rising wedge would break up parabolically, and we would just break out. Highly unlikely, based on where the stochastics are and where the 7-minute is and how far we are from the 21-day moving average, but anything is possible. That's why I'm going to stay off the smaller time frames today. I know you got to, you know, you're like, oh man, but maybe I won't. You never know. You never know. Right now, the 7-minute is looking pretty interesting though. And honestly, like, there is a chance that it's going to break out parabolically and make the move to the upside. In this situation, what would I do? Would I still enter the trade? Well, I could enter the trade because if the flag is going to be made, then it's not going to go below the point of control. And then I have another support or resistance level that's going to keep me from getting hit off. So there's a good chance I could enter the trade. In that way, if we do a crazy move up, I'll be a part of it and I don't miss out. So I'm thinking of me, you know, there's some FOMO in me right now. I don't want to miss out. And there's a chance this rising wedge breaks out and we don't project the flag that I set. Okay. Who here understands what I'm doing? Is anybody confused about what I'm saying here? All right. Shout out to Crypto Scarface in the house. Saw Sam nail an accurate call on C-Face channel this AM. Anyone not subscribed, do yourself a favor and stick around. Bang. Oh yeah, I was on Crypto Life's channel and I said at 8 in the morning, I said I would take a long here. We just crossed the 15-minute. I said likely a big pump coming many, many times. So if you were watching Crypto Life's channel, you actually got a call. It's crazy, man. Crypto Faces channel, you got a call. And he said it, man. Saw Sam nail an accurate call on Crypto Faces channel this AM. Anyone not subscribed, do yourself a favor and stick around. I mean, so he's watching another channel. I'd bounce on in. Crypto Face listened and longed. I think he longed on his own, man. I don't think he listened to me. He has his own. That guy does his own. That guy doesn't need to listen to me. I want to make it really clear. Me and him talk. He's a good friend. We bounce each ideas off and stuff. But that guy, man. That guy's light years ahead of me, man. Let's be honest. I am nothing but a little peon, man. That guy is... I might be worth 5. That guy's got to be worth... I don't even know. Who cares? I don't count another man's money. But let's get real, man. That dude he's a laid-back king, bro. All right? I'm all flashy with the suits here. That dude's a laid-back king. All right? It's clear this man studies more than the charts. Truly enlightened quantum is another level, man. CryptoFace said him and his friend were bullish on AVAX, then called me a bot and a liar. Hey, man, he says what he wants, man. Take it with a grain of salt, man. Worth is not a measurement of value. Amen. Thank you. He got 6 wives and 3 mansions. He's a king. Amen, right? Yeah. I was watching it. Knowledge is 10x more valuable than money. Amen. Amen. 100%. 100%. I love y'all for that. You guys know what's up. Hey, Lois, I think I'm growing big. You're going to get there. Been watching for over 3 years and have watched you grow massively. Thank you, Jay Baker 017. I love you, man. You have God as your better TA tool. Amen. What's the other channel name? Crypto Face. That guy made 400K in a day. Amen. Dude, yeah, he's done that many times. He made 1 mil when we were together. He made basically $1 million bucks. He made $400 when I was with him in Bitcoin Nashville. Anyway, this looks like it's going to take off. I'll be honest, I may miss the boat here on this pumpage. I'm going to move back into the 5 and look at what we're seeing here. I like this. This looks like it's going to explode. I almost don't have time. But, you know, never FOMO. Always relax. But this, it looks to me like it's going to make the flag, though, that I'm talking about. But there's a chance it goes parabolic. But it looks like it's going to pump up a little bit, double top, and then go sideways. Either way, I can withstand this. I better get in before I shut my mouth, man. All right, so my target, I believe we can get to 64,000. So I'm going to go to 64,250. And the stop is going to be below this point of control and that next level area, like 60,200, right? All right. Pretty big spread. Says for 200, I can get 1,300 bucks out of the trade. Why go so hard? 100, I can get 690. I'm going to take it. Now, it's a limit. You're not going to catch it. Throw the limit above the order. They're going to give you the best order you can above the limit. This is how I does it. All right. And there's the trade kind of set up nicely here for the explosive move. If we get an explosive move here, and 60,800 was also psychological support or resistance. The 800s are key areas where they always seem to have an issue. If we can break back above the 800, we can continue a move further to the upside. I'm expecting this to come down here to the bottom of the channel. It's very rare you're going to get the pump out, but it could have happened. Bit of a double top there too, and I may still get stopped out. This may come right back down and stop me out. I'm using the point of control and this little level here. And again, I couldn't get the 7. I had to use the 5, you see. It's more likely that my 7-minute flag will play out. All right. And if it doesn't, so be it. Okay. If it doesn't, so be it. All right. So what we're looking at here is for the 7-minute flag to play out. We projected it already. If you're just coming into the channel, I'm a projectionist, a futurist, and a projectionist. It's weird. That level didn't look like it matched that level, but it did. The mind plays tricks. The mind will make things look like they're not level when they are. It's all about light, movement, bending, time, and space, right? You know, I met a dude that told me that they took aluminum metal from a UFO. The dude said he had government clearance. I won't tell you who he was, but I met him recently. He said he had government clearance and that he had helped, or he had found out that we had basically taken a metal from a UFO. Anyway, that's what he told me. And this guy doesn't look like a liar. Like, he's a well-known person in the community. Like, he's got degrees, law degree. I don't know. I would be shocked if he was going to lie to me. And what we'd have to lie to me? He's in his 80s. Like, what would he have? What would be? Anyway, and I'm not going to tell you who it was because I don't do that. But, yeah. I cannot tell you how much I love it when Sammy opens trades live because you hear that rational behind it and you learn from it. Your stop loss should not be at the POC. It should be a low volume node, right? I mean, it depends. I mean, I've used the POC many times, but I like to be a little bit below because it might bounce off the POC and wick. So I like to use this line here, which is 60,256. That's why I went a little bit below the POC. Dougie depends on his risk plan. Amen. Yeah. Where's Dougie? I couldn't see what Dougie's saying out there. Your stop loss should... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I thought you told us prior who he was. I did in my trading group, but not here. You know what I mean? And I didn't give you his name either. See, you think the trading group and the live stream are two different things. You get more intimate information in the trading group than you get in the live. So look, we have more liquidity to the upside. There is yellow here, but the red is above us. Telling us they want to bring us up to 61,400. 61,800 is likely the move to the upside here for Bitcoin. I longed yesterday up 90%. You're the man, dude. No stop loss, only your phony man. Is that Bob Lazar? Yeah. Join the 99 aliens if you're listening, letting us having a bit of metal does not make us even. You know what funny? Exactly. Wait, NASA is something I can't speak on. My friend's grandfather built the first ever shuttle docking mechanism for the liftoff back in the 50s and came to life later on before we had our first launch. Aluminum was invented in 1750. Making my $300 loss good with this long now, luckily. Amen. There you go. Then he said they actually had it set just in case it didn't go well. What time is the trading group live? Every single day, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then I'm live in the group every day. Like, I'm basically in the group all the time. Like, it's live, like, constantly. You know what I mean? Where's the stop loss? There's no stop. Mwah, mwah. You're phony, man. So if we don't get the parabolic pump, I'm looking for the flag sideways. I like how we're moving with the 21-day moving average here. We just left the tightness. I tell you when the moving averages are tight. And this was a diamond. The diamond did break down and break back to the upside. Someone in my trading group said, I'm long in this. It's an inverted Bart Simpson. He nailed it. You know. Yeah. Ancient alien civilization do conform with lifer. Dude, so many people knew that. Buffling. You know what I mean? Earthlings, you are welcome. Thank you, Rave Song Records. We appreciate it. I knew you were Pleiadian. I knew it with those blue eyes. I think you got blue eyes. I can't remember. I never stared into them yet. Dump coming. Sam, you are going to become a Tampa Bay fan this fall. Or are you still riding with the Patriots? Yeah, I was a Tampa Bay fan when Tom Brady played for Tampa Bay. I think I'll be a little bit of a Tampa Bay fan because you guys live right near me, for sure. Why not? They'll be my second team. The Patriots are kind of falling off, right? I mean, I don't know who's going to be the quarterback this year. Not looking amazing. You know, I could never not be a Patriots fan, though. I don't know if I could switch to Tampa Bay. You guys don't really have... I don't know. I don't want to hate. It's hard. I mean, I'm a Patriots guy my whole life, man. I'm really a Tom Brady fan, though. At the end of the day, it's Tom Brady, man. You know, I realized when he left that I was a... Tom Brady helped form my mental state to push no matter what. There were so many games where I thought we were going to lose. Then I went into the bathroom, splashed water on my face, and I said, man, I'm going to believe in this team, and I'm going to come back out there and root for them. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, we win this game. And we've won so many games. The Jabbar Gaffney in the back of the end zone when we went 16-0, you know, at the end of the season. There were so many. I get goosebumps right now. Anyway, you don't want to hear me talk about Tom Brady. You guys want to hear me talk about the charts, so I get it. Tom Brady equals Tampa Bay. You thought that interesting, huh? You better listen to some Aboriginal Dreamtime stories if y'all believe in aliens. You're funny. TV edits. You hear, bro? Funny. Tom was a legend, yep. Tom, Brady and Randy, that was amazing. Chef's kiss, I know, right? I don't blame you, lifelong Bus fan, amen. Have you hit the like yet? Yes, I'm talking to you over there. Hey. And he's been a member for 15 months over here with the wrench. He's green and blue over here. As a San Diego Chargers fan, I blame Tom Brady for losing my team, so I'm always on the opposite end of his lung. Hey, there you go. Are you originally from San Diego? No. So far, so good. We are in the money on the trade, up 3%. All right, adding to the original win. And this looks like we may get the parabolic pump, baby, to the upside here for Bitcoin. And that's what we're looking for. Remember, I aim to make between $500 and $1,000 a day trading. Yesterday was about $350. I didn't be able to hit my goal of $500, but you don't hit your goals every day, but you reach for them and you push for them and you make it happen if you can. All right. Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers both left Green Bay for New York. So funny, right? Brady's Gary Busey. Oh, come on, man. Get out of here. Anyway, so far, so good. We go up and you can tell. So, you know, my prediction for Bitcoin still stands. I see 61,008, 62,000 possibly even for BTC. And I could be wrong, but that's what I see. And I've already called along this morning off the 15-minute break. And if you're in that trade, you're still in the game. Now we're headed to the SMMA. This is the smooth moving average. If we can crack the smooth moving average, oh my goodness, baby, we're going to get a nice move to the upside. Let's look at another place where we crack the regular. So here we crack, you know, or we bounce off the SMA, but then when we break the smooth moving average, you can see we take off. Here we break above the 200 and the smooth, which is nice. Here we broke above the smooth. We kept the smooth. See how the smooth kept us beautifully? And so the smooth moving average, the SMMA, the weighted, the SMMA, which is the smooth moving average, the SMMA, just has a little more weight to it. Look at that, 60,000. I gave you another live trade that's pumping to the upside if you made the call, right? You are in gains if you made a live trade with me right now to the upside. So look, we calmed down. We did our top-down analysis. We didn't chase. That red candle happened while we did that. And then we got into the trade in this candle. And then so far, so good. If the 50-minute can crack this 200 SMMA, I'm telling you right now, I've seen it many, many times. A big pump can happen to the upside. Again, I've just back-tested this stuff. It's not what, whether you're in a trade or not, has nothing to do with me. I do not care. I'm just teaching you this is the sauce. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. All right. Bitcoin USD chart shows 65% probability of a bullish breakout above 6,800 with a 35% of a breakdown below 65. Volume confirmation will be crucial for the next move. Michael Ha. Is that Michael Ho? Yeah, funny. 15-minute overbought. Wait for it to oversell then long. Yes, and look, we're getting rejected by the 200 MA, and we're away from the 200 moving average. The 21, actually. You may have to come back to the 21, which is something that could end up stopping me out of the trade. Let's think here. I may actually reconsider this. I'm going to move the stop loss very close. Why? If we get stopped out, so be it. This was only in we went parabolic, right? I want to check for a parabolic move. The thing is, if we break down and come down to the bottom of the pattern, which is where the 21 is, right? I'll likely lose the trade. So, I'd like to cover here and then get back in when we come back to the 21. The 15-minute is getting a little too far away from the the 5-minute, sorry. And the 15-minute as well. So I may need to cover, and I apologize. Sometimes I get in and then I get right out, depending on what I'm seeing. Sometimes I didn't see everything, especially when I'm streaming with you guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes I see something that I didn't notice, and then I see it and I'm like, oh yeah. If I was alone, I might have had full focus, but I'm reading the chart. I'm doing more than just one thing at a time. Yeah, so this looks like it's going to come down. I'm going to purposely want to get stopped out here because we're going to come to this white line, very likely. Very, very likely. All right. So I closed the long just so you know, just in case you weren't sure why, right? And again, you can say he's indecisive, he's flip-flopping. You can say whatever you want. I'm just making sure I'm making the perfect trade. Once you get better and better at trading, you know it could be better, so you perfect it. The old me would have just left it open and see what would happen, but I believe I can do better. There's the 21-day moving average. I mean, I still like where we're at, though. Same idea, though. Nothing has really changed here with the projection. Just looks like we're not going to go parabolic now. We would have already started a huge move, in my humble opinion. It looks more likely we're going to make this sideways triangle and then break out later on. Still looks like I can put this below the point of control. 64,500. I mean, it's a bit outlandish. But it does say we can get up to possibly 63K, Still a 4-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I believe if we get up there, it tells me we could hold the trade all the way to 64,000, right? But again, that's one day at a time. That's like too far ahead of myself. I don't get that far ahead. There's no reason to do that, okay? All right. And everyone says I changed my voice, but like this is kind of my voice. Like, you know what I mean? This is how I talk. Like, it's just weird. Like some people meet me and they're like, oh, that's how he really sounds. He really sounds like that. I'm like, yeah, that's my voice. I talk like this, Anyway, we're watching for this flag to make out into a site channel here before we make our move. And nothing has really changed. We're still kind of flat in action here near the 21-day moving average for price action. All right. And so that's where we stand. Not much else I can talk about when it comes to BTC. Let's take a look at the DXY and see how it's treating us for the day. And tomorrow will be my macro top-down analysis. I feel like I do that video, and then next thing you know, it's time to do that video again and again. It's just so strange to me how many times I redo the same stuff and like how quick the week turns. Like before I know it, we're back to the week again. 7 days a week, every single day, working, baby. All right. And I apologize. I did call a short last night in the trading group, and I was wrong. So if you lost that trade, you did lose that trade. It is what it is. I wasn't, I didn't nail it last night. Sad to say. I'm a little upset with myself, but hey, I don't have to do that often, so thank gosh. You know what I mean? It's very rare I have to say I lost instead of I won, right? And then I made up for it with this morning. You know what I'm saying? But it still doesn't take over the fact that I did lose my trade last night. So, I mean, this still looks like a bear flag to me that wants to continue. Nice push up, but it doesn't look amazing. It's got some bullish divvy. It's still got resistance. So here's the deal. I mean, you got a resistance right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're looking for the DXY to never get back above 1 and just continue this downtrend. Give us a nice pump for Bitcoin into the weekend. Long and chillax, bump and run and play. Amen. Oh, you're looking at the bump and run. So if he says bump and run, it means he's drawing a diagonal trend line. So like a bump and run is something kind of like this. Like you break out of the trend, you bump it, and you pump to the upside. You know what I mean? I actually have traded a bump and run, but once I started using the moving averages, I guess I forgot about them, right? I'm a simple man, Andy. I just trade when the 15-minute broke above the 200 MA. Right there, and I enter the trade really easy. Or the 7-minute break above. But anyway, that's my, after years and years of trading, I threw away all my old stuff and just started doing one thing and just nailing it. It is the world of crypto. Take it to the chin and get to the next round with your shoulders back, chest out, chin up. Amen. Shout out to Andy, Big Consensus. Much love, man. Thank you. Shout out to Andy for being here. Much love, Sam. Pump it up. Thank you, Andy. God bless you in the house, man. God bless you, my friend. So yeah, we're just watching the 7-minute flag out here before we enter the trade. And there is some bearish divergence I have to point out. That's pointing down, but that's pointing up. And, there's a chance we went parabolic, so I entered the trade for a second because there's a chance that could have just... We did not, though. We got to revisit the 21-day moving average on the 15 and the 7-minute time frame. There it is right there. When that comes back, and again, it could make a falling wedge. Let me get rid of this. We don't need this one anymore. And I know I have a lot of lines, and it may be confusing for you at first, but I'm in real time looking for price. Everyone else does this all and then does a pre-recorded video with everything all nice and neat for you. I don't do that. You know why? Because while I'm doing that, there's so much teaching. And so if you watch my setup, you're going to learn more than me just showing you the setup. So one day it hit me. I said, man, it's like, what if I brought a table to you and I was like, look at this beautiful table. And then I pointed out how I designed it. What if you watched me design the table? You'd know so much more. You'd be able to do the table yourself, right? So I want to empower you. I know that I don't live forever. And my goal is to teach people. So if my goal is to teach people, then I got to give you guys the sauce while I'm live. Okay? From the highs of the 26 August lower highs. The market is a device for transferring money from the inpatient to the patient. Amen. Want to make Stoke reset without losing a lot. I like that. I see what you're saying. Like the 1 minute Stoke. Yep. I like you. Sound like me, man. A little bit of bearish div there still, but I'm looking for that tightness. I'm watching the 15-minute and the 7 make a flag. Once that flag is done, we're in there like swimwear. I'm telling you, this is likely what you want to do. Front run that golden cross that's coming there on the 15-minute. Boom, boom, boom. Tells us a bigger move is coming to the upside here for Bitcoin. And honestly, I do see it now. Look, it's weird. It's an Adam and Eve. It's hard to see, but there it is right there. Bit of a cup with a handle here to the upside for BTC. Andy and Sam calls playoff more than anybody else. One day, this stuff won't be free, people. Listen and learn. Andy's on point. See, a good trader knows a good trader. Me and Andy have actually collaborated before. He's been on my channel. I've been on his channel. And so we see eye to eye. We spend our whole day doing this. Everyone else does, I don't know what they do. They do influencer videos and shills a bunch of nonsense. The trader community is different than the influencer community. I just want to make it clear. All the influencers try to be traders, though. They put out their charts and try to play with it, but come on, man. Right? I need to learn how to break out trade. Never been a fan, but if it works, it works. I mean, technically, that's not a breakout trade. You're calling it a breakout trade. I am not a breakout. A breakout trader with someone that buys this green candle when you break out of the pattern. I buy the bottom of the patterns. Normally I would front run this idea. What I found out was, when you break above a 200 MA, I don't call that a breakout trade personally. I guess you are buying the handle. I guess if I didn't see it, this is the thing though. The old me never would have made this trade. Why? Because I would have said I'm buying the green candle after it broke out of the flag. Interesting, right? I'm learning it's the 200 MA that they watch more. So they teach you Patterns, and they teach the masses patterns, but they don't teach the masses the moving averages. Only high-end institutional people teach you this. So you got to have a friend that was an institutional trader that starts to give you kind of the stuff that they were given. They're not supposed to. That happened to me. I had an institutional trader that traded with institutional people, and he said, hey, here's some things that I'm not supposed to tell you. But you're a good guy, and you work really hard, and you know what? I'm sick of you getting screwed. I want to show you what they're doing to you and how they're doing it. And I said, please. And he said, check it out. Look at this. And I got a bunch of little tips and tricks, too, that I've never let out. Certain things I have kept to myself. Not everything, but a couple little tips and tricks. But most things, 99.9, I have told every single person what I know. All right. Mitch Ray, TA, Daniel Chart Champions, Tino from Traders Reality, 80 Big Consensus, and Crypto Lifer. That's the list, in my opinion. Amen. And to put me up on that list, thank you so much, man. I'm so honored. What a beautiful group of people there that work so hard. Last night, I watched some big stock traders. They were only ones besides you that I've heard talking about the 21 and the 200 MA and the 50. Look at that. Once you do this for 10 years, you will use the 200. You will learn. It takes a long time, and eventually your brain you could get conditioned. You'll either lose tons of money or you'll get conditioned to see the sauce. And there's sauce in every trade, man. Shout out to the 1,718 people here on the live. 666 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? 1,000 likes. Let's go, baby. And it's Thursday, man. Thursdays aren't amazing. They're usually sideways price action. And you don't need to be anything. Get rid of the word need. I will teach you about your language, how language translates what you're doing. I don't use the word try. It's the worst word in the English language. I do or I do not. And you know, there was a lot of knowledge in Star Wars. I watched Star Wars with my daughter last night. We were watching Return of the Jedi. We got about halfway through. What a great movie. It has a little romanticics, but they don't go into it. Your kids can watch it with you. And there's a lot of knowledge, man. And when he's talking about the Force, he's talking about knowledge of self. He's talking about developing character and discipline. He's talking about forming success. I mean, when I listen to Jim Rohn, and then I do my live stream, and then I watch Star Wars, I am convinced that they're teaching you how to be successful, man. They're teaching you about the Force, man. And I use the Force every single day. I get goosebumps right now. There's something about that movie, and there's a reason why it transcended years and years and years and years of space and time. And it's still amazing to watch. All right. Anyway, you guys don't want to hear about Star Wars, but unbelievable. I love Star Wars as a kid, the original 3. Amen. He said, oh no, we pumping 60,800. And there's a chance I missed this can we go parabolic here? Is this just going to rip? And does Sammy miss out? There's still chances here of a move. Makes me want to now that the 21's getting closer, as the 21 gets closer, see, I want to keep the 15-minute on my radar. Look, I got three possible shapes that this could, and I'm going to take whichever one it takes. This one's the least likely, but it's possible. And you're like, what is going on here? It's the triple twisted sister. Sam, do you use the 4-hour time frame all the time, every single day? Amazing live stream again. Top notch, top rank, top everything. There are 5 original films. You absolutely must include the 2 Ewok movies. What are the Ewok movies? I've never heard of them. See, I'm not a Star Wars buff. I'm so sorry. I know a lot of you are. I am not a Star Wars buff. So, look, I didn't work out today. I went to my new house, and a bird is pooping in the pool, man. Like, it's kind of whack. You know what I mean? Like, to the point where it make you want to barf. So you don't want to jump in the pool. So I'm sitting there like, what are they doing this? Sounds like a girl I used to date. Amen. The Ewok movie and Battle for Endor. Then I just sipped that water, and it made me think of the pool water, and I just kind of got me going a little bit. So I went and I started scrubbing the pool. I said I wasn't, but next thing you know, I'm scrubbing the pool because I can't leave it there to let it sit. And it has acids in it. The guy said it could actually start staying in the pool. I said, oh my God over here. So this is what happens when you get rich, right? You got a pool, and then you got birds pooping in it. You got more stuff to worry about, right? When I didn't have a pool, I didn't have to worry about that stuff. You know what I mean? I hopped in here, went Lambo. Lambo's easy, man. Honestly, the Escalade costs like 140 grand, man. Some Lambos cost 200 grand. So like the Escalade and the Lambo are really 60 grand difference in some cases. You know what I mean? It's not that much different. People don't realize, man, especially if you get the Sport Platinum, the highest trim Escalade. We're talking, if you got the newest one right now with all the bells and whistles, and you were in the highest tax state, you're talking almost 150,000. If you get the Z, I mean the V that does the Corvette engine, you're talking 170, almost 180 grand for the Escalade. So like, I didn't buy a Lambo, but I felt like when I got the Escalade, I might as well have. You know what I mean? It was basically the same type of vibe, right? So people don't realize, man, how much more exclusive that Escalade is than like a Denali. Like, you got to spend so much more money just to get that Escalade logo. It's crazy. Looks like we're not going to be doing the downward, you know? Wow, and I may miss out here. I may miss out. Front running the Golden Cross. You know, on charts like these, it's better to have make a bigger trade. Because if you try to scalp right now and they come down and bounce you, you'll miss the bigger move. But if you go for the bigger move, the odds of you winning are more likely, you know? Like, look, we can still do a 3-to-1 and be below the 200 MA. I mean, there's a lot of gap there. There's the 21. I don't like that. But we could still keep going sideways. I'm going to re-enter the trade. It's telling me that it's okay. That I'm not bugging out here. That I'm all right. And I'm going to go to 182 here. Make sure that's correct. And the stop was on that 15. And I can't, yeah, I got to go way higher to get the 3. Or no, maybe. Yeah, there we go. But that's legit to me. I want to make sure the 200 isn't in the way. The 21 is like, it can come back to the 21 without stopping me out. You see what I mean? That's important because, you know, where you put the trade in. Oh man, see, it's pumping right when I get these good vibes. I can understand when things are moving, man. And I don't like to buy red candles, green candles here. And that's going to be 300 for 9. I'm going to up the ante from my 1 to 3s. Oh man, and I just missed that. I've already been up 50 bucks. Anyway, we're back in on the trade. I'm going for 63,180. Looks like we can get there. At least to 62,000. We'll go from there. And I did up the ante, so even if I get halfway, that's 300. If I hit the top, I hit 900. All right. And we're going to leave it at there. We're going to leave it there. Up 10 bucks at the fastest 10 bucks I ever made. And some trades have been quicker. All right. DXY, we want to see make this, you don't want to see a shoulder ahead and a right shoulder. We want to see it make the flag and dump to the downside. You don't want to see it get back above 101.58. Yeah, picking up what you're dropping down. Amen. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah. You're just the moving averages and stochastics RSI. Using just the moving averages and stochastics RSI has changed my trading game. I like using MA ribbons so I can see the 20, 50, and the 100 and the 200 all together. That's what I do, man. I do a simple ribbon. I call it a ribbon. Everyone else is using the EMA ribbon. I'm confident in my journey because I have the crypto lifer. For crypto and Keenan and Grace. For crypto and Keenan Grace. And stock up with Larry Jones and their squad for stocks. Super duper confident in the knowledge that I'm acquiring. Okay, I'm confident in my journey for crypto with him and Keenan Grace and Larry Jones for their squad for stocks. But it doesn't, I mean, maybe they pick the stocks, but you couldn't trade anything with my knowledge. So like, if you take what I'm teaching you, it's all connected, you know. I'm using 33x leverage, man. I like your analysis, but watching you go in and out of trades, like, this is crazy. That's up to you, man. Yeah. I take that as kind of a criticism, so I think I got to time you out. I don't like anyone criticizing me. It makes me upset. Yeah. Now, I'll let you stay. I'll let you stay. Can you do a quick tutorial on how to use the 200 MA indicator on TradingView? Would be much appreciated. Just join my trading group, man, and keep watching me every single day. Yeah. Do you just trade in New York session? Mainly, but I like to trade at night too. I like opening up trades Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night. Like last night, 12 o'clock. One of the best times, Wednesday night, 12 o'clock, best times to open up a long. And we pumped, and I forgot that. I got to write it down. Last night, I just forgot. I had so much going on in my life. And I finally said, I want to go to bed early. And I went to bed early for the first time in a long time. And I mean like 11:30. Like I'm usually in bed by 1 in the morning. I usually go to bed at 1 and I wake up at 7. I sleep 6 hours every night about. I usually don't get an 8-hour sleep. Just my body doesn't, when I sleep 8 hours, I feel groggy. I don't really need 8 hours. You know what I mean? Bro, I have a long position in Litecoin. Can you check it at 62? Send in a TA. Everyone, we have super chats for a reason so you can take over the show. And let's take a look at what people are saying. We have Matt Kelch, who became an exclusive lifer. Best 99 month you could spend. If you're willing to grind, it'll change your life. It's up to you. Much love, lifer. Lifers of the wife are doing damage in the background. Thank you, Sean Z. Saw Snall Nail Sam Saw Sam nail an accurate call on Crypto Faces channel this AM. Anyone not subscribed, do yourself a favor and stick around. Shout out to DJ Dervensidum. Shout out to Crypto Scarface, Brian Peterson, Jamie Zeno, and Crypto Newbie for everyone that jumped on in and sent a super chat. If you want me to go over a coin, talk about something that you want to go over, deep dive something, do technical analysis, send in a super chat and we will get it done for you on the channel. Again, nothing I say and do is technical, is financial, or, you know, is advice, financial investing advice. I'm just going over the charts every single day and showing you what I see as a trader. Hey, bro, last night I saw it also. Shout out to Matt Eagle. We love you. Remember, they make us pay for their day off, i.e. Labor Day. You're funny. I was a trade in Bitcoin. Yeah. Treat yourself to a good deed. Oh, my God. You're funny. This price action looks like bots are just gobbling up ETFs. What's up, Sam? Stephanie Campione. Shout out to Steven. Oh, what's up, Steven? How you been, man? What's up, Sam? Hope all is well with you and the family. Congrats on closing on the house. You absolutely deserve the success for everything you do for the world. Nothing but love. Thank you, my friend. Millennial Crypto Investing. I get upset when I critiqued as well, but criticism can be helpful. Don't block the universe from teaching you. Oh, no, I'm messing around. How do you think I got here, man? I listen to so many people criticize me. Sam, you added to my journey 2 months ago. Love your trading group and live sessions every day. Shout out to Jano K3. We love you. Hey, Sam, what's the input of your SMMA? It's the same. Everything I use is default. No inputs. Just the default settings. Can you analyze JASMY for the short term? Thank you. Crypto Lifer is taking over. We really are, man. I actually really like how so many of the YouTube crypto dudes have been popping in and helping each other lately. I think it's great given how a lot of signals have been so messed up. Sam, I'll be commenting a lot on your X under Alarm Whale. Thank you. I appreciate that. X is blowing up, everybody. We are blowing up on X. I'm serious. We're about to hit 30,000 followers. We're very, very close. We're very, very close. Keep following me. Keep coming. I was on Roundtable. I interviewed the CFO of Marathon Digital. There's me and Salman Khan breaking it down. I'm in the Escalade doing the interview. They called me last minute. I said, I can do it in the Escalade if you're cool with that. They said, okay. I said, let's get it in. Unbelievable. Shout out to all my people, man. The salary's what they gave me to give up on my dreams. 100%. Your current thoughts are shaping your future. What you focus on most will manifest. So always remember, you live in abundance and you are the abundance. It's 100%. You got to create the opportunities in your life. And the only way you do that is by thinking you are the opportunity. You see? Look at that trade booming to the upside. A quick 20 so far. Let's see if we can continue the move here. And Sammy can make his $500 to $1,000 a day living. And we can go on from there. Sam, love your show. Join the trading group and love the fam. Thank you, Andrew Miller. Shout out to my man, Miller. Mac Miller, man. RIP to Mac Miller. Okay. Somebody said Bitcoin dumping into the 4-hour death cross. See, this person doesn't get it. See, we'd have to lose the 7-minute and the 1-minute 200 MA first. So if we lose the 1-minute 200 MA, then it's likely that we're going to dump. This is kind of bearish divvy there. It doesn't look amazing. I want to see if the 15-minute... I'm watching the 15-minute. He said we're going to dump into the death cross of the 4-hour. Honestly, let's take a look. There is no death cross. Like, see how that's curving up? That could easily push all the price up. This could curve up. Right now, I don't see the death cross. So, no, I have to be honest with you. I'm not trying to be rude, but you're a little off. You're a little off. Okay. What's weekly Bitcoin needs to finish to remain bullish, sir? I already went over that at the beginning of the stream. Head back to the beginning of the stream if you want to know about the weekly. I cover the weekly every single day here on the channel. All right. We got a monthly candle close coming in 2 days. On the 31st, Saturday night, will be the monthly candle close. I go live anyway, so beautiful. I love that. I don't have to do an extra live stream. A lot of times the live, the monthly candle is like a Wednesday night, and I got to do the show then, right? Bitcoin bullish or bearish? I'm a 2-year-old father, and I'm invested today, and I'm a new one. I'm big nervous. Please tell me what to do. I can't tell you what to do. I can teach you education, though. You need to tell yourself what to do. Whatever happened to Gina Bombina? She got a job during this time, but she still supports us. She still says hi. She's still Debbie Dabbler online. You know what I mean? She's out there. So look, the diamond did play out. So far, the parabolic flag still could, everything kind of looking like we could get the move. No reason to leave the long just yet. And we pointed this out last night just to make it, just to be, be clear about it. We don't just like draw the diamond out of nowhere. Oh, diamond. No, we drew it last night. You could see down to the bottom, up to the top. And this is what I put inside my update. Last night's update was so in-depth. Namaste from New Delhi, India. Namaste, my friend. Namaste. Salam alaikum. Wonder where Rodney got a job. And he got a job as, an ear technician. He passed the test to become a doctor to the ear. He's going to be an ear doctor. And he just got really busy with life. And I still texted him the other day. He couldn't come to the house, but he said he'd like to one day and hang out. So that's still on the cards. Okay. Hey, Sammy, it's 333 on the 1 minute or the second. Is it 333 on the 1 minute or the seconds? I don't know what he's saying. Hey, Sammy, is the 333 on the 1 minute or the seconds? I don't know what you're saying by that. Yeah. I do 333 minute time frame. That's on the minute. Yeah. I miss Dad Bod Rod. You guys are funny, man. Bitcoin moving up slowly. Alt's moving down slowly. And honestly, trading is not for everybody, man. You got to really, really want it and push everything out of your life to nail it, to be good at trading. A lot of people can't do that. Like they start, and again, some people, that's not what they want to do. I love trading. Like I got an inner sense from it. Like I love it. I'm passionate about it. I like the math, and I like the movement, and I like the struggle, and I like not being able to do something and then figuring out how to do it. But that's not for everybody. People join my trading group to make some gains, and they're here for a year, and they love me, and I get it, but they realize they don't have the discipline and the staying power, or just even, in fact, some of them have the discipline and staying power. They don't like trading as much as I do. They don't want it, There's a 33360 curve with a Stokes RSI. Look at the 333 time frame too. It really broke out with a bullish engulfing candle. Look at that. And it is curving to the upside, suggesting that you're getting a bigger move. When the 333 crosses the 200 MA, which we couldn't do all these other times, we could get a pretty big move here to the upside. So really, we've been sideways now for about an hour. For 3 or 4 15-minute candles. You haven't lost any gains. Like the only trade I took out was like a $2 loss or something. It was basically break even. We're looking for the smooth moving average to cross, and we're looking for a big pump to come for BTC. Follow me at Crypto Life for 33. I even post charts, ideas, what I'm looking at. You might even get a free trade, things behind the scenes, and more. Shout out to Dave Angel Rave Song. Congratulations to Crypto Lifer for hitting 70,000 subs on YouTube and your beautiful new house. Thank you so much, Rave Song Records. You're the best, man. God bless you, man. And shout out to really Round Table, man. Really, they're really helping me, man. They're pushing Crypto Lifer on a daily basis, man. Shout out to Rob Nelson. He's a known, he had his own talk show host. The guy's been in media for a long, long time. He's a great guy, very interesting guy. And I just really appreciate the connection from Round Table. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shout out to Crypto Jeb. He's calling me out. He said, let's do some collaborations after my paternity leave comes to an end. I said, I didn't know if it was rude to say to Crypto Jeb, but I never got paternity leave. My mom died and I never took any time off. You know what I mean? That would be the best. Seriously, do it. You know what I mean? I never got any paternity leave. I'm always down for a collab, right? I should say, no, I'm on paternity leave. I can't collab. I'm just messing around. I told you Casper was the worst coin to own in the world, right? This is allegedly on-chain proof that the team is dumping. I told you that this was the shadiest project in the world, right? I'm going to show you why. Look, this is going to, and this pains me to do, all right? But there's always a lesson in life, all right? So we look at my playlist, and I think there's interviews here, right? And this is probably a waste of time. I don't want to waste your time. It's actually not a waste of time because you can learn something from this. I believe there's something worth learning here. The price report was interviews, all right? But what about like live interviews? Solana ecosystem. Look at our interviews here, right? So, and I interviewed the CFO of Caspa, if I remember correctly. And I remember, and there's me and Ran, right? John McAfee I interviewed. I mean, the list goes on and on, right? Inspiring interview with London Reels, Brian. Yeah, here, right? Caspa Labs, right? The whole time I did this interview, I couldn't get her to make eye contact completely. She seems super nice, but she There she made eye contact, actually. Yeah, she made good eye contact. Yeah, she was nice. Yeah. Anyway, she was really nice to me. Just a couple times during the interview, I think it was her team like looking at her. That's all it was. So I'm going to actually give her the benefit of the doubt. The one time I'm looking at her, she's laughing. But I interviewed Casper, and I was all about it, and I had 10 grand in it at the time. I saw the charts, and, you know, I don't know. At one point, I decided it just... something I could see. The whole market was pumping, and it didn't pump. And I said, why is that? You know, what's going on here? Insiders using the market to dump from their very beginning? Like, what's going on, you know? Now, this is some bearish div. We could get a drop here. You're going to be watching the 200 MA on the 1 minute. If you start to lose the 200 MA in the 1 minute, that's going to be a sell signal. I know it's crazy. All right. But wow, Casper really just turned to zero, man. Sammy is a great trader. I'm okay, man. This is way better than me. You know, I just work hard at it every single day. I definitely know I could be better, you know, and I have ups and downs every day. It's not perfect for sure, right? Let's take a look at VELO. Remember I put about $4,000 into VELO? Let's take a look when it crossed the daily, and I said, I just want to prove to you guys that we could hold this trade for a long period of time. Let's take a look at what happened to my VELO trade, all right? So when the daily crossed the 200 MA, I was all about the VELO move, right? And VELO actually had a pump today, if you can see, to the upside, right? And so when we got above the 200 on VELO, I said, I'm going to long this, and I'm going to put $4 grand in there. I think it was like 3,800, right? Let's see. And look, alts are bouncing. We're up $5,000 of the day here for the move. Let's go back to spot. If we take a look at spot, and you go take, remember when I got into VELO, all right? I also bought a bunch of render recently, if you remember correctly. I bought $8 grand worth of render, all right? So I've been pumping money into this market while everyone else is kind of, I've been saying, hey, let's go all the way, right? So yeah, I put $4 grand, and I got $4 grand. I still got my $4 grand. Throughout all the dumps for Bitcoin did and all the ups and downs, I put in $4 grand. And you're like, how did you do that, Lifer? How did you sit in this coin, right, while the whole market was going up and down for $4,000 and act cool as a cucumber? Well, I knew we were above the daily 200 MA. I knew we were above the 4-hour 200 MA. And that gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling inside that things are going to go well, okay? And I've traded it many times, so I have faith in the move. And I see this as a flag that's going to break out. I see VELO bottoming. I believe I bought close to the bottom of VELO. And I'm going to hold this thing for a few more months. And I'm not even a huge fan of VELO. It's okay, you know? But, and again, I'm not telling you to buy VELO. I'm just saying I noticed this thing pump heavy in the last one. And don't get VELO confused with Velodrome, all right? You can think you're, you know, the two different coins, completely two different coins. But, I mean, it had that run up all the way to that 3-cent region. Started at the lows of 2 cents, so it did basically a 10.5x, right? It's got a $103 million market cap. 24% of the supply is out, so you could get some dumpage, but that's not the worst. As long as that has utility, it's okay. It's on major exchanges, okay? It's got some token unlocks, and it's got an unlock progress, and it's got an unlock schedule. But VELO Labs is building a unique federated credit exchange network. This network is powered by the VELO protocol, which is a blockchain financial protocol enabling digital credit issuance and borderless asset transfer for businesses using a small contract. It's got RWA locked in there, as you can see. The project's core mission is to enable partners to safely and securely transfer value between each other in a timely and transparent way. To do this, the VELO protocol enables its partners to issue digital credits via smart contract layer, using the Stellar Consensus Protocol to process and settle transactions. All right, it's pretty awesome if you think about it. Sam, why you don't look at the chart when you have an open position? Because I'm a G. That's why. Yeah. Is you going to stare at the position all day long? Either you're going to get stopped out or not. It is what it is, you know? Yeah. And why? And again, I don't have to do what you tell me to do. That's why. How's that? How's that, Random Stuff TV? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't answer to you. I never had to, and I never will. Okay? I love when people try to get me to answer them on this channel. Like, I have to answer to them. I don't have to answer to you. I never have, and I never will. So look, now it looks like you're going to come back to the 21 again. You see? We don't know exactly. When I scalp, I'm in and out because I want to perfect the, you know, you're going to come back to this 21-day moving average, likely. But the cross on the 50 tells us that we could get the move. I just held render all the way down. I know there's at least one more Bitcoin bump When this happens, I'll sell 60%. When ETH pumps, sell 80% of the other coins, 90% when they pump. Yep. 1,700 people here on the live. This is out of control. It is 70,100. Look, I told you about them 77s. 70,177 subscribers on our way to 75,000 subs here on the channel. Shout out to our man, Greg, man. I love you, Greg. We got to go boating, man. I want to go on the boat. I'm coming to St. Pete's in the next 3 weeks, and we're going out. We're hanging out. Hey, did you hear about the prop firms? Can you tell us, is it wise to use it for someone without big investing? It depends on the firm. It depends on the thing. I'm working on something. My friend Sam is the bias of Red September. You also agree that the last week around 49 will be visited in September. I don't know, man. I don't get into that stuff, little Dutchie. You're my man, though. I appreciate you. Shout out to you and your family. You've always been super nice. Free the well, easiest money I've ever made following this dude. Amen. Congrats on 70,000 subscribers. Thank you, Green Granda. We love you. Krypton Boy. Is that the new Bitcoin price? I mean, we got all this liquidity to the upside. I'm holding till 62,000. I'm going to make my gains today. All right. We just knocking on 61 door and we blasted. I hope show Jacob Zeman. Yes, if you could trade prop firms are for seasoned traders. Do you know anything about OXO coin? I actually like OXO. Yeah, it's AI if I remember correctly. I was into it. Layer 0, isn't it? I could be wrong. Let me take a look here. I do remember this coin though. Jamie liked it, if I remember correctly. Might have been 0x0 though. Yeah, it's 0x0 AI. $100 million market cap. A lot of the supply is out. Funny, I haven't looked at this coin in a while. Thank you for putting it back on my radar. OXO. You got to do a number, then delete the number if you want to get a coin like that. It's on BitGet Spot. CoinX and BitGet really have a lot of the hotness, honestly. I have a little CoinX account. I use it sparingly whenever I'm trying to get into something. So this got pounded to the ground. If you believe in this project, I mean, you're buying the absolute bottom. I don't believe in it enough to buy the bottom, but you never know. That it looks to me that that is your bottom. I don't see it going any lower. I'm calling a bottom for OXO, but you never know. Jamie took his gains and ran. GLQ is a good one. Small cap, amazing website. AL coin, yeah, GraphLink. GLQ is pretty nice. See, I knew what it was before you told me. You guys give me any ticker, I could tell you the coin. Straight up. We could have a look. See, put your tickers in right now. I'll find the coin. I almost have there's a few I don't know, but I got like 99% of all coins memorized. And I know them. Watch, send in your tickers. Let me see if I can guess the coin. Send in your ticker, I'll guess the coin. All right. Injective protocol. This guy just did them right there, right? Maple. That's Maple Finance, right? Sammy, you're funny. And ICP, Internet Computer. Rats is 100 rats. That's on Sats, you know. Flare is Flare. Elon is Dogelon Mars, right? Tucker Carlson, right? Coke, I know what that one. I'm not going to say it. Dogs on Ton, yeah. Aerodrone, AGI, AGIX, right? AGI is actually a smaller one. Snack is a coin on Cardano. It's a little meme coin. MakerDAO. Fourth is Ampleforth. VRA is Veracity. SEI is SEI, you know. Pretty simple. True is TrueFi, right? TED is Tectum, right? Tech is Tectum, yep. AVAX Avalanche, right? GSS is I forgot that one. You got me. Alpha is ALF, right? GBT, Chain GPT, Athena, come on, you didn't even give me the ticker, right? Maze, we know that one. It's that little coin. AMP, I don't know. Book of Memes, right? CFX is Conflux Finance, right? Matic, Ort. You guys give me ones that don't exist. Gamer Coin, yep. R is Pirate, right? See? XNA, baby. I know that one. Neura AI. R, right? Anyway, let's get back into brass tacks here. You guys don't like this. Losing viewers. But look, we're getting the pump here. 60,980 for Bitcoin. So if you're in the trade, you're in gains right now for the lifer. And I'm telling you, man, I'm holding this puppy up to 63,182. I'm going to show these gains today on my channel, in my trading group. It's going to happen. It's been predicted. Let's make it happen together. Okay. So every day I kind of look and I see what is the hottest coin in the game. I try to find out where the hottest coins are. We look at Crypto Bubbles and see what stands out here. Crypto Bubbles is amazing. see the market in a whim immediately. And then today we got Rune, we got HNT, Beam, Immutable X, Caspa coming back up in the game, Brett, BTC, SEI, and you can see a nice little bounce for the green altcoins. Phantom, Whiff. I like Phantom. It's got its Sonic upgrade that's really coming strong. May give Phantom a one-up here, push it to the upside. I own some Pyth, and I'll go over the coins that I own here that I see. I own some SEI. I own some TIA. Popcat's been hot. We're going to revisit it today to see if there's going to be maybe a possible move. Flare getting a little bit of a move. I don't know if Flare's going to do numbers, man, with the XRP thing, but you never know. It very well may, right? And there we have it, right? But pretty cool to see that. And then I also go to CoinMarketCap and see if anything's pumping in the last hour to half an hour to see if we're getting some love here. Like Popcat up 4% in the last hour. SEI, Mantra, Dog with Hat, everything kind of getting a bit of a bounce. I own some Whiff too as well. I believe it's worth grabbing some Whiff on the lows. And this is kind of where we sit. Hey, sweetie. What you need, baby? Oh, baby. I love you, sweetheart. You don't need to tell me that every time, though. When you go to potty, honey. That's your business. I love you, though. Okay. All right. So moving forward, another thing that I like to look at a couple times a week is the total market cap in all of cryptocurrency. And we're also going to look at Bitcoin dominance. I'm going to tell you, I can find alt season. Remember, I clipped this out. I said how to find alt season, and I showed you guys, and I asked it to be clipped out. It was like 3 weeks ago. We're not doing the best job of clipping out things when I need them. I have to be honest. I don't know what it is. I just feel like we got a little slack nature when it comes to clipping things out, paying attention to the live, the gains. I'm happy with everything, but there's a little, there could be a little more detail in our operations if possible. You know what I mean? I just sense a little lack of detail every once in a while. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm not upset. I gotta be honest, Anyway, so we're taking a look here at total market cap. And again, you're inside the symmetrical triangle. That could go either way. And we're looking for the break to the upside. I mean, after the massive dump, I'm just looking at this for the first time. Shoulder, head, kind of a right shoulder. I don't care how wacky it is. It could play out as such. So we're looking just for this tightness and for the bounce back. And it looks like today they're going to go after whoever was late on those shorts, clean them up, get tight, and we're just going to be able to take this little move. And that's all we're asking for. And we just did hit 61,000 for Bitcoin. It's a really good sign. We can crack 61K. Look at all the liquidity above us. This is BookMap. Link to BookMap in the description below. I do get 70% of commission if you sign up to BookMap. I greatly appreciate that. So sign up to BookMap if you're using it, if you like it, if you found that it works for you. All right. AVAX bouncing off the 2 to the 21 on the 2 hour. Looks like it's going to test the $28 again. Yeah. We did clip that out. Thank you, Jamie. Did we ever post it? Maybe we did post it and clip it out. But I would do that's something we should. I never saw it on Twitter. We should put it on Twitter. It's like how to find alt season. That should be the name of that clip, right? I don't know. I never seen it. I never saw a clip that said how to find. When alt. How to. This is when alt season is coming. That should be the name of that video because the video explains when alt season comes. Yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't be critical. I should always just be like, everything's great. Everyone does great. It's all great. Nothing ever bad happens. Just trade in and out of SUNPEPE. You won't regret it. Interesting. There's SunDog and there's SUNPEPE. He's like, just trade in and out of SUNPEPE. Break the 200 MA on the 7. Get in. Close the 200 MA. Get out. Right now, it's making a bit of a flag. That would be its next key level that I would be looking at. A bit of a cup and handle there. Sammy, can you DT on Invo, please? Looks like it's going. Please send in a super chat if you want me to do technical analysis on a coin. Sam isn't asking for job openings. Yeah, I'm happy with my team. My team's the best. Yeah. We have enough people. We just, do we label it? What do we label the clip though? What do we label it as? Anyway, who cares? We'll find out later. But I like to say this is when alt season is coming. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's one of these. Who knows? I will never know anymore, right? Hey, Sam, I would like to hear your opinion on Pendle regarding fundamentals. Thank you. I think Pendle has legs because it's a utility. And liquid staking, right? 558 million. It's been pumping up again, back to 352. 350 tends to be its sweet spot where it likes to sit. All right. It's on every exchange and it can do numbers. I like Pendle, right? I like how they're doing the token unlocks now. It's good. But it's a protocol that enables tokenization of trading of the future yield. With the creation of a novel AMA that supports assets with time to gain, Pendle gives users more control over future yield by providing optionality and opportunities for its utilization. All right. It's situated with a decentralized DeFi ecosystem focused on an innovative concept of tokenizing and trading future yield. So basically RWA too, really big in RWA, right? I think Pendle can do numbers and I think it's set to make gains in RWA. Definitely a coin that I like and have traded on and off. I recently saw it look in this bear flag, but I can get back above 311, look for Pendle to pump. Delete everything here and kind of look at it fresh. Why I can't get rid of the moving averages, I don't know what's happening here on TradingView. I really don't know what's going on here, but anyway. Whenever I look at a coin, I look at it on the bigger time frame. The biggest time frame possible is the weekly, all right? I mean, it's not the biggest time frame, but for altcoins, usually the weekly is going to give you your bottom. So it's likely that you bottomed here, all right? And what you do is you want to pull a Fibonacci from impulse from wick to wick, and you can see the 886 Fibonacci. You can even bring it all the way down to that beginning, and it's 786 golden pocket. And then we broke out of the falling wedge. Falling wedge is getting a breakout right there. That weekly is breaking out. So, and it tells you your next leg for Pendle. And so you just want to see where you're going. I mean, you're headed back up to possibly $9.86 for Pendle, right? Buy right now and hold. That's what the weekly tells you you can do. All right. The weekly is setting up for a pretty nice move. The 3-day chart wanting to break out here, getting a bit of a pump. The daily a little overbought, but coming down to retest the top of this trend line. And this is what Andy said is like a bump and run, right? You'll hit resistance, you'll break out, you'll bump it, and you'll run back to the upside. But usually a bump and run is on an uptrending channel, all right? Where the diagonal is going from bottom left to top right, but you know. So wow, you just got a pump out of Pendle, and the 10-hour looks really nice too. So look, when I zoom in and really start doing my due diligence, I start seeing so much more than I saw before. Before I was like, whatever, but now I'm like, okay. And you can see it's kind of following that Bitcoin trajectory in a way, where it's making this bottom trend line. And wow, Bitcoin at 61,060, you can see the big pump coming. And now you're in gains again. I just gave you I gave you another trade, a live trade that I gave you. My live trade is in gains now. You can't complain. You can move your stop loss to break even. It's not amazing. We got to break through the smooth moving average. We got to break the SMMA. If we can break the SMMA, we are gone. We are gone. We're going to break through this to the upside and head all the way back to 63,250. Man, trading is second nature to me. I do this show now, like, I don't even, it ends and I'm just like, what happened? I just played my brain and my brain just went. Dude, Dustin, man, it's been so long. Yo, Dustin was one of the nicest people in the world. I remember he did a one-on-one with me. He said, Sammy, you're just getting started. You're on your way, man. Sending love to your way. Congrats on hitting 70,000 followers. I still tune in every morning and think of you often. Much love, Dustin Cava. We love you, man. I'll never forget. I get goosebumps right now. I never forget that one-on-one, man. He takes a one-on-one. He goes, Sam, I paid $100. Back then it was $100 an hour. Now it's $3. He said, Sam, I paid $100 for this hour to tell you how great you are, man, and how amazing you are, and what you're doing is unbelievable. He goes, don't stop, Sam, with the love. Don't stop. He's like, you're on it. You got the frequency. You got the vibe. He goes, don't stop, man. And dude, I'm getting goosebumps right now. We have so many amazing people on the channel here that respect, love, support, and raise my frequency, man. And Dustin's one of them. Dustin, I love you. Thank you, man, from the bottom of my heart, from my mind to yours, man. Sam, my child is all well. Thank you for your help 2 weeks ago. Amen, Mamba. I'm so happy our prayers went your way. I just emailed the wife to send crypto to get back in the Discord. Today is the day, baby. Hey, she will answer that email and she will take your crypto. Thank you. Rejected by the SMMA again. See, we can't get above the smooth moving average. It's creating a bit of an issue for us here. We're going to have to plow through that to make our dreams come true. Love is the strongest frequency. Yeah. Dustin Cava is the best. Thank you, Jamie. 100% don't stop. Sammy, you're the best, bro. Anytime, man. Thank you. Yeah, my trading view shows above the 200 SMMA 15-minute. Not me, man. So you don't have the SMMA, you know? I mean, that's not true because I'm trading on MEXC. So let's take a look. He says he's above the SMMA on the 15. And look at all my work. It's insanity, right? Like, you can see how hard I'm working to figure out what's happening in the charts on a daily basis. And one of these doesn't need to be here. A lot of gibberish there. And see, look, the first alert would have hit. You could have swung it over. And you go right back to your tiling, and it wasn't what you wanted. You go right back to your job. I could teach someone you could have a full-time job and still day trade if you use alerts and you execute when you're supposed to. It's all about focus and discipline. Everyone claims they can't do things. If you sit down with your brain and ask yourself, how do I get these two things done at the same time or around the same time? Or how do I do this simultaneously? You'll be able to do it, man. You know, Bitcoin's already at 61,600. Boom. Yeah. So look, you go up here and you're going to type in SMMA, the moving average smooth, right? And you're going to click on that. The problem is they're not letting, look, I mean, wow, TradingView actually has a serious issue today because I can't even assess the smooth moving average, right? I added it and it's not even there right now. I think that should be the smooth right there though. Look, 1, 2. My red line's looking green today. See, the red just turned green to me because I'm red-green colorblind. You have to remove one indicator. No, I don't. I really don't. Maybe I have the moving averages on twice. It's not letting me remove the indicators. You see, it's not even showing me where I can remove them. Look, I can delete the moving averages. There's the smooth moving average right there. You're right. I think you're correct. So what the heck did I add there accidentally? Let me see. You're right. Hold on. No, you're right. It was the 9. Yeah, it defaults to the 9. That's why. Because you got to change it to the 200. Yeah, no, that's right. That's correct. That's your smooth. I knew I wasn't off. Yeah. It's not working, bro. TradingView is not working, my friends. All right. Yeah. I can add as many indicators as I want. I have the premium account, man. I don't have to stop adding indicators like a normal account, right? But normally, look, even here, this isn't the same. Normally, I would have my settings here. The settings aren't on. Something's wrong with TradingView. I don't know what's going on, but it's not acting correctly. You can see today, look, there's a glitch, you know. Just got out of the trade 61 from 58.5. That's so nice. Shout out to Patrick Power making gains. I was acting up on me yesterday. Yeah, I've been seeing blank charts and a single candle. I removed all my indicators to get TV to work again. I can't even remove them though, you see? Remove. Trash. Look, it still has something up here that I don't even have. Like, what are these now? What is that? Remove all the indicators. All right. 5MA. It's still not. Look, it's not. It's not. Is there something wrong, man? Whenever you do that, there's like a settings bar. It shows you everything. But look, front running the golden cross on the 15-minute. Beautiful move. In my humble opinion. I've done that many times for gains. Simple stuff, man. We're just a little too far away for the 21-day moving average, which tells me we're going to come back to it for the entry. Makes me kind of want to scalp again. It's close enough. We should, yeah, I won't be down by too much when it happens. TV had an update yesterday, Sam. It always messes up for a few days after it. Restart it. Thank you. Yeah, but I don't really even, I don't even use the app. I use the on screen. I should get the app and download the app, right? I don't know why I don't use the app. Thank you, Sammy. Thanks to the gains made with your help, I can go see my granny that is dying. Was able to buy the ticket and leave money for my girlfriend while I'm gone. Thank you. Christian, man, we love you, brother. Taking care of your girlfriend, man. Clean your TV cache and restart it. Thank you. My trading view is sweet as a nut, Sammy. Thank you. Control F5. Do a hard refresh with Control F5. Ooh. Hard reset with Control F5, huh? Okay. Nothing. Did nothing for me. Anyway, who cares? It's not a big deal. It's not obstructing us from winning. That's the key. That's all that matters. All right, we're able to win, and that's the key here. Let me get back to my regular template just so I can see what's happening. But I couldn't do my top-down weekly analysis with a nice clean screen with no lines on it. All right. So look, this is likely to come back down to the 21-day moving average on that 15-minute. Make a flag, possibly reset and bounce. Gonna get a little close to my moving average. Makes me think I may want to wait and re-enter the trade yet again. Okay. Yeah, fix mine. Didn't fix mine. You know what I mean? Didn't do it. Didn't do anything. Yeah. It's a bull pennant on the Bitcoin daily from August 5th to August 15th. If you would this retract a healthy touch to the top of the bull pennant. That's not a bull pennant. It's a symmetrical triangle, but yes. Yeah. Wow, what a dump. Back down to 60,880 for BTC. And this is coming right back down to this 200 MA. You're overbought. Tells me that we could bail on the trade and wait for a better entry. We got resistance. We were supposed to crack that moving average. We did not. You see, now we're going to come back down. And when we come to this yellow line, we're going to be really close to the stop. So, gonna wait for the 21, as you said, for a long. That's the safest bet. Called it. Bottom of the channel is where the money is at. Every time, my friend, anytime. You always get in the bottom of the channel. I teach that for a living. Yeah. I'm doing this week. It's the best decision to invest in yourself. And I don't know. Gee, it was Sammy, the most amazing person in the space. Hey, you got to do it, man. I paid for mentorship. I got into a trading group. It changed my life. So I know that if I did it and it changed my life, that it could change yours. Look where I'm at now. And I joined a trading group. I study people that are amazing and I do what they did. If you think I'm amazing, then do what I did. I joined a trading group. And so, hey, I found a mentor, I joined a trading group, and I hung out with a bunch of people that mattered. Bitcoin did get rejected by the 4-hour 200 MA as well. It has to crack that to remain bullish. 60,800 is psychological support of resistance as well. And now, yeah, we're going to come down to that white line. It's just very, 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 very obvious. All right. Down 26 bucks in the trade, nothing crazy. But it looks like it will come back down for a better entry. There was a chance this went parabolic. That's why I waited. I already got in here and I took profits here. These are just little scalps that I've been adding to see if we can add to the trade. But if you don't join the group, you will end up giving all your money to those already in the group. Interesting. Ha ha ha. What an example. Yeah, because they're going to be so smart. They're going to know more about trading than you. And you're going to try to take their money and it's just not going to happen because they're going to take your money. So trading is taking other people's money, I'll be honest. And Jamie made a perfect point. If you don't join the trading group, I mean, we work every single day at this without a day off. What trading group would be better? Who's better? Who's better? Look at anything in life. The people that are the best at it, the people that don't take time off, work at it. And that doesn't mean I don't rest. Rest is a huge part of winning and progression. You know, I always look at progression just like working out in the gym. What if you worked out 7 days a week? Would that be great? On the same muscle? No, you need to rest that muscle. Know that I do take time to rest. Know that throughout the day, maybe between 2 and 3, I do take a nap. I lay in front of the sun. I'm not working 17 hours straight. I work 4 hours, take an hour break. I work 3 hours, take an hour break. I do 2.5 hours of intense work. So I want everyone to know I am taking care of myself. Everyone has this vision of me like 18-hour days, like working till my hands bleed, my family never seeing me, like $1,000 trades, screaming and yelling. It's just not the case. I want you guys to know, like, success is knowing to having it all. And I truly believe I have it all. I feel lucky to be here today. I always have to watch the streams after work, but today I'm homesick and I'm happy because I knew I could be here. That makes me so happy to know that that's why I never take a day off. Someone always coming around the corner waiting for this stream, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or make someone, he's not there when I thought I could be there, Take care of what you got so you can take care of more. Amen. Rest on the Sabbath. Go to church on Sunday. Best for your mental health. Amen. I feel lucky to be here, and I feel lucky to be here with you. Trading as a way of building you up and breaking you down, sometimes all in the same day. Oh, 100%. 100%. Oh, man, you just hit it on the head, right? Everybody getting sick lately. I've been feeling it too. Drink a ginger and lemon right now. I'm feeling lovely. I had some two earaches in my throat a little bit like 2 weeks ago. I lost my voice, remember? That'll be 2 weeks ago now that I lost my voice. Right? Wasn't it 2 weeks ago? So weird, man, how fast time flies. Everybody getting, okay, yeah. Anyway, 12 minutes left in the stream. Still sideways here for price action. It's Thursday. The market tends to go pretty flat. Wednesday night into Thursday, we could have $100,000 Bitcoin coming out of this cup and handle flag. This has been a prediction with a stop loss below the wick at 48,000. That's a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. That could definitely play out. If you think we never revisit 48K again, then that's a beautiful trade up to $108,000. All right. That is a trade on the 2-week chart. All right. When we all get okay, guys, don't get greedy. I've been on the charts every day. Joined this group and lost over 20K during the last 2 months. And now I'm at everybody be careful and don't lose your mind. Oh, man. I've been in the charts every day. Joined this group and lost. Why did you lose $20,000 during the last 2 months and now in a very big financial? Why? What were you doing, man? Why would you lose more than me? Like I could lose the 20K last month and it wouldn't even matter. Not to be rude. Like I'd be over it in a second. But dude, like, come on, man. I don't allow myself to lose $5,000 a day. I don't allow myself to lose $1,000 in a day. Like if I lose $1,000 in a day, I'm devastated. You know? Dude, everyone who joined WEEX under Sammy's link got WXT and it's been moving up. So if you join my link, that's another thing I want to talk about. WEEX is going absolutely amazing. I'm getting so much good feedback from the people that jumped in. All right. And we got an amazing, if you jump on in here and you click the link, you can sign up and jump on in. We got a cool campaign running right now. It ran till August 30. It still goes though, I believe, right? I think we have another page. There's another link that says that we up until August 31st you get a discount, a futures bonus. But anyway, it's 0.1% maker, 0.3% taker, 0% spot trading fees, right? And if you use your limit orders, it's going to be a lot better off if you use your limit orders. So sign up on WEEX today, jump on in, and our community is awesome. If you ever have an issue, I can reach out to the head over there, or the VP of operations, and be, hey, my head of operations is in talks with them all the time. And if you have any issue, a frozen fund, something doesn't happen, and doesn't that feel good? You ever been on an exchange and you feel like you can't talk to anyone? You feel like you don't know anybody? That's not going to feel like that with WEEX. With WEEX, you're going to have me by your side, and no one pushes me around. I'm the lifer, man. I got 70,000 followers. Like, they want to work with me. They don't want to disrespect me. So, and again, I don't have that issue with WEEX. They're super nice. Like, we have a great relationship. They're an amazing company. But I just want to let you know, wouldn't you want to join with a link with a guy like me behind you, or on your own where you never know what could happen? I think you'd have me and your community behind you. Use that WEEX link, and it's a different feeling. For the first time in your life, you feel like you can reach out and you're protected, man. And if anything ever happens, my team will do everything we can to make sure you're taken care of. All right. So, and that's my word, man. You have my word. All right. And my word is my bond. All right. I told you I was going to show up every single day. I did that. I don't break my promises to you. I never have, and I never will. You don't even need to see me speak. I show up every single day. That's how I talk. Actions speak louder than words, my friends. You can say you're consistent. You can say you're the best. You can say this all day long, but all you got to do is be it. And when you be it, yo, people will notice, and people will take notice, and then you'll start to push the people around you to be great. When you're great, you're going to push everyone around you to become great. This is what great people do. This is what greatness creates. And this is why it's not only about you when you push yourself to your greatest limit. It's about everyone else around you and how much you affect them and how much you make them amazing. So if you push yourself to be your best, you're going to help others become their best. We talk about this all the time here on the channel. All right. So the 21-day moving average, just as suggested, it looks like my trade will go a little sideways or down before we get a pump to the upside. I can either cut it off and wait, I don't like my stop's a little too close though to the 21 day. I don't like that. I got pulled in by that pump a little bit. All right. And this is how I live trade, man. You know, I figure it out as I go. I don't have a lot of money to lose. 330. I have a lot of money to invest. I don't have a lot of money to lose. Get it? I don't lose my money. And we wanted to flip that smooth moving average. Anyway, I'll keep it in tight. I'll let my trading group know what happens to this trade as we go on. But now it's starting to dump. I mean, that looks like it's going to dump right to the 21. I short this all the time. Short to the 21. And a gap of the VRVP. So I wouldn't jump into the trade just yet. Little something for the jar, Sammy. Love you, brother. Have an amazing day with the family. Going camping with my dad and my sons this weekend. Can't wait. Thank you for everything you do for us, and I appreciate you every day. The fact you get to go camping with your dad, I went camping with my dad a couple of times. He wasn't the camping type. I set up a tent, though, and I lived out in the woods by myself. I loved it. But that sounds amazing, man. And thank you so much for the $20. Giver's gain. That's going to come back to you tenfold. Is there a way to tell if you got an account that's on a referral? I'm pretty sure I signed up with your link, but I just want to make sure I did. I'm pretty sure you can go into your settings and it will say referral and it will show you the number, you know? Yeah. Been watching you for months now, every day without fail, and it's the best part of the day because even on my low days, you always help me feel more positive and blessed for the things that I have around me. I'm telling you right now, we only have one mind, okay? Our mind depicts what goes on in our life and how our life, what happens in our life. And we have to stay. So if we only have one mind, like I can't jump into your mind for the day. I only have mine. And so if that's all I have, like if you only had one car, wouldn't you keep it running to the best of your abilities? Right? Yeah, you do an oil change, you know, you check the spark plugs, you know, you'd rotate the tires. You do the few things to keep it running as smooth as possible. It's the same thing when it comes to being a person and being consistent every day, right? And it's the same thing about being positive about everything in your life. You only have one engine, your brain. If you're negative, it doesn't work that well. You got to remain positive to have the best effects in life. So I teach everyone here in how you remain positive by using gratitude, by getting away from negative frequencies, by pushing yourself to the limit. You know, and then study people that are successful. You know, no successful person will tell you that growth and personal development didn't help them. Successful people are always working on growth and personal development, going to seminars, meeting other people, reading books. I listen to Jim Rohn every single morning to reinforce my mental state. I don't wake up great every day. I don't wake up feeling amazing every single day. The 1,360 days you saw me here, I don't wake up feeling unbelievable. I do about 90% of the time, I will admit, and I work out and I do things for that. I set up my life to make sure that I wake up feeling good. Everything I do is positioning myself for success. Okay? Success is not a big explosion like a firework. You don't just wake up and become successful. Success is the result of tiny actions taken over time. I went live one day. Then I went live one day. Then I went live. Then it was 100 days. Then it was 200. Then it was 300. Then it was a year. And then people was like, "Oh, this guy went for a year." And some people knew me. Then I did it again and it was 2 years and a little more people knew me. Now we're on 4.5, 5 years going strong. And now more and more people understand. And they're like, "Yo, that's the most consistent guy I've ever seen." And it's not easy. But now I've created a life where my life depends on me being consistent. If I'm not consistent, my whole life will fall apart. I won't live in this beautiful mansion and all, you know what I mean? Like my trades won't go well. My education won't sell. Everything will start to go backwards for me. So I don't have a choice. It's not even a choice for me at this point to stay positive, to keep pushing. I'm locked in, baby. This is what I chose and I'm building it. This lifestyle is a muscle. You work on that muscle till it gets bigger every single day. All right? Creating good habits is a muscle. Eventually, this starts to really play out in your life in a way that really, really starts to push you to another level. All right? I own a remodeling business. I'm remodeling a bathroom in a home from 1880. I'm trading while moving these water lines. Big, juicy trades. And I was just talking about it. You know how you can do it all, man, and get it in. Worked on that muscle every day until it gets bigger. Life, yeah, exactly. Remove your shirt. I want to see your muscles, please. All right. I'll remove the coat because the coat like hides the muscles, but the shirt really like. You can see through the shirt, bro. All right, enough. All right, I don't want you to get too excited. The ladies here, you know what I mean? I got a wife, so I want the ladies to get too excited. You know, he's rich, he's jacked, he's on YouTube. I get it. You know, it's like next thing you know, like you have some problems. I'm just joking around. Shout out to everybody here. Yes, sir. Every day doing ammonia refrigeration at the plant. I know I joined the 99, and my favorite thing so far was the Zoom call you did. You truly are amazing. 150 class is great. Thank you, Brandon Ducker. I love you. I love you, man. You could do better. Oh, of course I can. I'm tiny. I need to get bigger. Calm down, my brother. My girlfriend might want you're funny. Sam, my child is all well. Thank you for your help 2 weeks ago. You said that, Mom, but we love you. Fasting is huge. So good for people. Yeah. Calm down, Sam. Leave some of the ladies for us. No. They're all mine. Next thing you know, you got underwear being mailed to you. I know, right? Screen share is not tonight. I had to cancel it. Out of nowhere, my wife said that we're having a community. I live in a gated community, and they're having like a get-together tonight with music and food, and everyone's hanging out. And so I'd like to, if I don't go to that, I think it's kind of rude. And there's a couple there that has 2 daughters that have been hanging out with my daughter, and I really want to get to know them. So I said to my wife, if fasting was bad for you, it would be called slowing. I'm going to get the other mixer today, and I'm gonna put it back. It has the right program buttons on it. Cup and handle cryptoware. You're funny. You took your suit off, and my wife just served me divorce papers. You're funny, man. You're so silly, man. Hey, I get no respect over here. Hey, I messed up my coat. This thing was fresh out the dry cleaner, man. It really is. Look. Spot on, baby. Spot on. This blue doesn't really match. It kind of, from here it does. There's little lighting issues. The Conor McGregor. And all right. Is this chat or man getting rich? On TikTok, there are 1,000 women asking where there are wealthy single men. Right here in this chat, right? I just threw my kickers at my computer and they stuck to the screen. My knickers, bro. That's so gross, man. Fitness channel next. Well, I have another channel. We were talking about this today. I got another channel. It's at Samuel James Price right here. I want to get to 1,000 subs, man. I got one video on it, but I'm going to start doing a bunch of stuff on this channel. Subscribe and let me know. I just forgot the login. What happens when you forget the login to a channel? Jamie, I don't know how to log into this channel anymore, man. I don't remember how to log into the channel. Like, I don't know. Maybe we have to restart a new one. It sucks because I already got it up to 540. But if you could help me, bro, I don't remember how because I did something where it was Crypto Library and then I had to change the login while I was in Austin, Texas one day. Another John issue. And I kept playing with it. And next thing you know, it made this like a temporary email or something. I can't explain it, man. But yeah, I can't figure out how to log into this. And I really want to start using it and adding a little bit to it. But I can't. But this is my new channel, the Sam Price channel, where I'm going to do all things Sam Price. All right. Where, because when I start doing anything other than the charts, people get pissed. They just want the charts and they want them now. That's it. They don't want anything else. And I've learned that. And hey, that's what I created. I created a really good place where that's what the people want. I get it, so. I've been having some people having some issues on WEEX. Go to Futures Zone and go to Futures Pro. Don't go down to Futures. Futures Pro. That's where you're going to be able to be moving your stop losses up and down, having a blast like that. That's all going to be happening on Futures Pro, okay? So make sure you're using Futures Pro if you're going to be trading Bitcoin, 100%. All right. Remember, we're waiting for this 15-minute to make some type of flag here. Touch the 21-day moving average and continue to pump. Doesn't mean it's going to, maybe it dumps. You never know, but this is likely going to happen. And then we're looking for this next leg up to the upside, which would take us to 62K. BOOKMAP has way more liquidity above us than below us. And it even says we can get to 61.9 all the way to 62,000. So I'm more bullish than bearish. All right. You look like Tom Hardy. Thank you. I appreciate that. He's a strong man. I always wanted to be in the movies. If anyone knows anyone that wants to get me into a film, I really always wanted to be an actor in the movies. That's really what my main thing I wanted to do. But I went through all these ups and downs. It didn't happen just yet. Didn't happen just yet. But if anyone knows anyone that needs a role and I fit the role, let me know. I can do voices. I can do up and down. I can be scared. Don't touch me, please. I can be a brutal man. You better step away, boy. I can do it all, man. I can do it all. So just let us know. All right. I just showed you a little bit of my acting. Okay. I can be a nerd. Hi, sir. I just came here to sell you a little bit of toys. We can do it all, man. You know what I mean? I can be brutal. Look, I can do my, look. I can be Russell Crowe. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I told him I'm going to bite him. Yeah, I fought 100 men and I can fight 100 men more. Can you pole dance? That's something I can't do. I'm a SAG actor and I can keep you posted, Sam. Thank you. Yeah. I know. So I'm a SAG. I am SAG. I was SAG. I have a Taft-Hartley waiver. I've been in enough things that I was SAG at one point. You know what I mean? Or close to SAG. I can get into SAG too. Doing what I'm doing right now. My wife was about to get me into SAG, but she stopped. I actually got to ask her about it today, because what I'm doing right now is I'm live. I'm doing a show, right? And it's copywritten. Yeah. Can you do the nerd voice all day long on Labor Day? You're funny. I can recommend you to my acting agents. Thank you, man. Yeah, just send them a video of me and be like, yo, can you make money with this guy? And they're like, of course I can. I'm way more charismatic than half the people on TV, man. Let's get real. You know what I mean? Throw me a couple of movie roles a year, man. Just some residuals. Why not? When you matted your hair down, I thought you were trying to be the polka dot CEO. Oh, Gavin Wood, right? Is that? Brother, the voice that you do when you're by the pool with the cigar is gold. Hey, over here. Hey, let me tell you something over here, eh? 100 times, huh? I told you kids, get out of here. Don't play with the dumpsters. Hey. Is your eye really weak? What does that mean? Your RFK voice washed my brain. We have to decide whether we really want to have a country where we let the jams take us. I like him, so I never want someone to think I'm making fun of him, you know? But there's a problem when the Democratic Party does not represent the working man anymore. And that's what we're going to change when I come in office. Here's not yet. Can you do a piece of bread? Can you be a piece of bread? Yeah. Show me a piece of bread. Can you do a piece of bread? I think the mobster voice took your... I don't know what he's saying. One of my best friends, Derek Taylor, is an actor. He's the big dude in the Baby Daddy, the TV show. Okay. Perfect. I could speak. He would be winning. I know, right? Lifer, one-on-ones used to be $1,000, and Lifer used to dump water on his head and walk on his hands for the people. OGs remember. Yeah, back when I was broke. No, but yeah, I'm just joking. No, it's funny, man. Can you do the Kamal Harris? Nah, I can't even. Show me a green candle with a long wick. I know, right? And anyway, the trade's still going well. I mean, we're still flat here. 60,800 holding nicely. 800 is a psychological level of support and resistance. He goes, your RFK sounds like beautiful people. Can you embody the spirit of a glass of water? I thought we do that every day. You know what I mean? Can you act like AERO is going to $20? Nick, man, you know you want your hopium again, right? You're funny, man. Shout out to Nick Ellegard with the $20 super chat. Let's take a look at AERO drone for my man. And PENDLE looks like it's pumping and it's getting ready for a massive pump. I would expect it to head all the way back up to 412 or maybe even all the way to 473. All right. We did so much today. I show you where I put my money, like 8,000, 4,000, no playing games. I buy Bitcoin all the time in this channel every single day, constantly. All right. Sam, is AVAX going to the 200 or just 120? It's going to 200, baby. You never know, though. But I think I see 200. I only do great impressions of myself. Hey. Can you be unburdened today by what has been? We all must be unburdened by what has been. That is insane, that stuff, right? Do I go Gucci on you towards the end? Can you see the Gucci? Can you see the Gucci? Is it Gucci? Yeah, it's Gucci, right? I don't even know what these stupid brands are. I'm not into this stuff. But they're supposed to be like, you can see it's hard to see, but in the right light, it's got the pattern all around on the sunglasses, but you just can't see it until the right light. Keeping it Gucci, baby. Near protocol, please. Let's take a look at AERO. We're getting that pump to 60,000. I'm telling you, I'm long, baby. So you do whatever makes you happy. And I'm going to keep my trading group updated. My trading group's going to be ready to go. They're going to know exactly what's happening. No questions asked. They're going to get updates. We're going to get linked up. So, you know, what's interesting here is this a bit of a triple bottom on AERO. And it's almost an Adam and Eve. I mean, that's an Adam and Eve to me. Then it came back down and revisited with the cup and handle. It doesn't, you know, people just don't want to pay lower than 60 cents for this thing. I think everyone thinks that's your buy. They're afraid that if they don't get it at 60 cents, they won't be able to get it much cheaper. I wouldn't be surprised if we come down to 30, but we bounced off 30, bounced there twice now. You can almost do this here with this trend line. I don't like what I'm saying. It looks more likely going to dump. Wait for AERO to break back above 75, and then boom, we're going to rip back up to $1. So we just want to get that break above the 200 MA on the 4-hour time frame. Bit of a double bottom though, you know. And whatever if Bitcoin pumps, this will tank. If Bitcoin pumps, this will pump. It's watching Bitcoin closely. You can see it clearly. Yeah. Tommy Vizzetti from Vice City. Arthur Morgan, please. Sammy Cup and Handy on Bitcoin 4-hour chart. Please tell the targets for Ethereum. People are saying 500 Bitcoin in 2025. What do you say about that? I think that's highly unlikely to go to 500K. I say 250,000 is our top if we get there, but you never know. You know, I like to draw off the wicks. I know you do, buddy, but I don't like to though. Yeah. Jason Bullard, Ondo, thoughts and price. You got to send in a super chat and for TAs and deep dives, everybody. All right. And let me like all those chats here. Hate that when it like takes away my screen. What's cracking, my G? Can we do JASMY? Oh, I got to do JASMY, AERO, and PEPE. Check out PEPE. Let's take a look at JASMY because he asked about JASMY a long time ago. I feel so bad when it took me too long. I apologize for that. Let's take a look at JASMY. I mean, JASMY looks just like AERO Jones. See the cup and handle? Everything's in the cup and handle, just like Bitcoin. They're all following Bitcoin. If Bitcoin pumps, they'll pump. If Bitcoin dumps, they'll dump. I know you think it's crazy, but that's it. And we got this trend line here. We really need JASMY to break up. JASMY can break up and get back above 25. And I'm keen on JASMY. That's a good bottom area, but we might go a little lower one more time. Right back down here and test this 1.5 level. I realized I was like, I didn't have my glasses. And I couldn't read the writing on the wall. That's why I use my glasses, because there's so many little writing here on the screens. 1.516. We come back down to 1.75. I hold JASMY. I've been accumulating it. We called the long here. We got that beautiful pump. Came back down when the market dumped, but we're looking for this continuation here for JASMY. I'm more bullish than bearish on it. It's got to reset on this daily, and I'd like to see this just not lose this chop. I highly believe this is a good bottom buying area for JASMY. Let's take a look at PEPE. And thank you so much. All right. And you can't do 2 super chats. Someone send in 2 super chats for $1.99. We don't do the double ups, you know. So you can see PEPE here. I got some scribbles. But again, it's like everything that we just showed you. You can see all coins are all kind of, it's the cup and handle on the 4-day. If I go to the 4-day chart, you can see there's, why do I keep moving things around here? If I go to the 4-hour chart, you can see there's a bit of, and this is what people are saying today. Oh, there's a cup. That's a cup and handle right there. You see it? That's a cup and handle on PEPE. And so you just, you know, I would wait for PEPE to break the 4-hour 200 MA, and not even that, but break through this point of control, you know. Again, if you believe in PEPE, it's a great buy. If you're going to hold it for 5 to 6 months, again, I'm not a financial advisor. If I was going to hold it that long, it's a good buy, but you never know, you know? So I'm waiting on, I'm watching Bitcoin. Whatever Bitcoin does, these coins will do. And I like to trade BTC. And then once the bigger move happens, the coins get above a key area, then I start swinging them. If I like the coins, I'm DCing. I'm buying them right now on discount. All right. I've already showed you all the coins I bought on discount. I share my entire portfolio with my trading group. I will still post token metrics today. No screen share tonight. So you can block off your time that you normally take for me. I apologize. I have to move it to Saturday morning from about like 9 to 10:30. I'll do the show update from 8:30 to 9, and then we'll go right into screen share. Okay. And we'll go over the portfolio. We'll talk about the week ahead, and we'll break it down. I apologize for skipping out tonight. But as I told you this morning, my wife came into the room and said, hey, we got invited to a community thing. And I just feel like I'm new here. I should mix and mingle with the people that I'm living with and get to know them all and not be so antisocial. So I'm driving home in my white Platinum Escalade, boss, just now, and a classic car in front of me had AERO 8 on the plate. That's my hopium, Sam. How is that possible? I'm driving home in my white Platinum Escalade. Wow, you got the same one as me, man. So sick. Nick Ellegard rocking the Escalade, man. And he had AERO 8 on the plate. That's my hopium. Strange, right? Why did he have AERO 8? You never know. Hey, that's a sign, man. Everybody, I love you. It's 12:14. We went a little above and beyond today on the live. But, man, I saw 1,300 people still kicking it with me. Can I get 1,000 likes, everybody? We just need 35 people more to hit that like button. We get to 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes is kind of a milestone for a lot of big channels. It'd be nice if we can do it every single day. So I just need 34 of you beautiful people. Hit that like button, and I can get on my way and leave. $97 in chat revenue. Thank you so much. I'd greatly appreciate that. That's very, very nice. Total 3, 45 minutes. Having a bit of a problem chewing through the 2.771 trillion shorts. Yeah. It's a lot of shorts, man. And thank you. I knew we were going to get to 1,000 likes. Look at that. 1,022, and we busted it through. Amazing. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for jumping on in and being a part of this amazing live stream. I hope I educated you. Hope you had a good time and hope you learned something along the way. May God bless everybody here on the live, and thank you so much for jumping on in. I can't wait to see you tomorrow when we kick it again for another live stream. I'm still in the trade, and my trading group will find out what happens in that trade in a couple hours, maybe even sooner. So I love you all. I appreciate you. Stay focused, believe in yourselves, work out every day, do the things that matter, help others. You can, you will, you are the best, baby. Stay motivated, push yourselves to the limit. You got one life to live. My dad used to say, this is not a dry run. Make it happen. This life is yours. You have everything in control. You are in control. Stop believing, stop making excuses, stop thinking the world is pushing and pulling you. You don't know what's going to happen, but you can control how you react to what's going to happen. And with a positive mindset, with the ability to push through obstacles, and with gratitude, you will be able to get through anything that life throws you. My mom and dad died. My mom died in front of me on Thanksgiving, and I'm still here, my friends. I have no excuses for not pushing myself to the limit, even though I had every reason to give up. I love you. I appreciate you. You can, you will. You are the best, man. I love you all. Keep moving, baby. My life is your life. My life goal is making you amazing. If your life is amazing, then I did my job. I love y'all. God bless you. Be safe. Cherish every moment and live in the present.